We're gonna start out like this, laughing for no reason. People are like, what they're laughing about before? Nobody knows.
We're live.
We're live. Okay. We're live. Okay. How's everyone doing today?
You know, all right. You know, it's looking up.
Nah, better each day.
No, I'm 2% better
2% better each day.
each day.
It's more than 1% better than it.
Yeah, today 2%.
2% better. Yeah, they. Okay. Do we have the video to react to this week? Right.
Which one? The full podcast?
Let's go with the first one. It's two. When we have two, right, to react to this week. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go with the first one. Let's react to that right quick and lighten the mood in here. Right.
All right.
Are we gonna see it on the screen too, or just
The viewers will see it, but I mean, you can pull up the stream if you would like to see it on your
participate?
phone.
There will always be a delay though, so.
There will be a delay for you, but the
audio just play it. I'll listen again, but I can hear it though.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a way we can make it happen here next time?
No, because that computer is hooked up to the
That one's hooked up to that.
yeah. So
This one is for the clipping
stream.
and the stream and the.
This one is for the research and the screen.
Yeah.
So stream, screen.
Well, there's no way to combine those two.
Yes, but they would in the most optimal manner. They would need another monitor, and I have one monitor. He has one monitor. So.
Okay. All right.
Anywho.
All right. Okay. Now just play. I'll listen.
I want to give you girls a little bit more tips on how I manipulate men. And I told you girls, when you first meet a guy, listen to everything they're saying because you can use their strength and their weaknesses against them. So for example, if they're a businessman and they're constantly bragging about how good they are, their businesses are going, you can say, babe, I know that you're struggling a little bit and I'm not too sure if you can help me out, but A, B, and C, D, this is what I need. They are going to be triggered. They're going to be like, wait, what do you mean, babe? I can help you out. I'm not struggling financially. Like, what are you talking about? You are triggering emotion out of them to get something you want. Do you see where I'm coming? And you girls are like so scared. Y'all just have to be bold for this and make it sound very innocent. You do not want to offend him. We can do this with our baby voices. If he's a doctor, you can use his strengths against him. Like, he's super smart. You can say, babe, I know you're just a doctor, but do you know anything about this? He's be like, yeah, just because I'm a doctor doesn't mean I don't know. He will give you full-on details on everything. He'll probably even do research to tell you about this topic. Like, use these guys' strength to their advantage to get what you want out of them. For example, if he used to have a really abusive dad, you can call him later on in a relationship. This is all fake. You can make up a fake ass story and be like, baby, I just got off the phone with my dad and he was yelling at me and he told me like he's not paying my car insurance anymore and I just don't know what to do. I don't know who to talk to. Do you have any advice? Now that he has that kind of connection with you and the dad relationship with his, he is going to step up and he's going to be like, well, babe, how much is it? How much is it? You know, like, are you okay? Yada, yada. It's all a big ass mind game. Yeah, use their strengths against them, their weaknesses against them. And even when I was telling you girls, like in the beginning, just listen to everything they're saying so you have an idea on who you're really talking to, how the way you can talk to them. Because it's just like very like reverse psychology. Think about it. You tell somebody they're not going to do something, they're going to do something to prove to you that they can, especially if they can do it. You know what I mean? And like,
I think we had enough, right?
Girls, boost the fuck out of their ego. The reason why I tell you girls to do that.
Yeah, I think you heard enough. Any thoughts?
That's just sad. I'm just really sad hearing that. That's sad.
What about it?
It's sad, and then people wonder why, you know, you have these men out there boosting up men because you have to be aware and vigilant of this guy, of the woman like her, preaching this nonsense. And it's just, wow, this is what we've come to, you know what I mean?
Out of percentage of people live in the U.S., how many women thinks that way?
I don't know the statistics about it, but I want to say majority probably do.
Majority?
Yeah.
Based on what?
I would like to say a majority.
Based on what kind of indications that makes you go to that?
Because not if you go by what people post nowadays.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's all just, you know, whole shit, man. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? I never seen anyone post like good, wholesome, stuff. So
It takes a while to find somebody like
exactly,
that.
and not saying they're not obviously, but it takes a while just to find someone like
Yeah, because that's how statistics work. They grab 100 people, ask them the same question, and see which one they project that around the rest of the country, right? So if you go by the statistics, we've been in line like for most majority of our lives, looking. Most things we see there is negative. If you read statistics based on that, the majority, wouldn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I see. About you, what thoughts in hearing this?
I don't know. Just like to me, when I just reacting to that first, I thought like obviously the first thing that came to mind was every relationship you have is a transaction. You give me something, I give you something. There's equal. It's back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not saying it's do whatever you want. It's your life. It's your life. But if you go into a business, and if you go into a relationship, and you go into it like you're a businesswoman, wanting to squeeze everything out that relationship that you possibly can, like, good for you. Do that, whatever you want to do. But if you're worth like being taken care of, you don't have to play Jedi mind games to do that. You're worth being taken care of. You don't have to use the dark arts to do all that, But live your life.
So you are appealing to a moral standpoint, to a value standpoint of a woman feeling well within herself, not needing to do that. That's what you're appealing to.
Yeah, because when I reacting to that, I just thought like business transaction. That's what it is for her. It's getting the most out of her partner at the time.
But wouldn't you say if she's able to extract that, that's her leveraging whatever value she has to get it in the first place?
Like I said, every business transaction is not the same, right? If you're able to get XYZ and do less, people will do it. Like that's just how humans are.
Yeah.
You
less
do
resistance.
Exactly, right? But again, yeah, I would see it as like a moral thing. Like you don't have to do that. You don't have to tug on things that are very touchy on people, such as abuse or such as emotional things that happen in their life before,
So your angle here is morality.
I guess so.
Yeah. His angle here, like kind of a despair.
Yeah, and that's
danger everywhere.
Yeah.
Minefield.
And that's a scumbag thing to do.
Scumbag.
The worst of the worst. Seriously, the worst of the worst. Playing someone's insecurities.
Okay.
For your benefits.
If like I said, if you're worth being taken care of, you'll be taken care of. But what I would ask her is, what are you bringing to the relationship to have to do that? To have to employ tactics like that? Like what are you not providing him that you have to do that?
No, but not even that, because a lot of, like, if you look at her, she's not ugly, you know what I mean? So a lot of, good looking, it's all subjective. Females, they just play on that insecurity because they don't bring nothing to the table, really, just their looks. You know what I mean? It's not like she's bringing anything else.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What do you think they got the confidence to do this and go online and just openly?
I mean, she said you got to be bold to do that. I mean, I don't think that's a bold thing of her to be like, oh, this is what you do, ladies. Like, no, that's just the world we live in now. That's the type of content that works. That's the type of stuff that gets traction. So,
but do you? I was asking you, do you hold the man at some point of the degree? Because, like, if you're easily deceived and you're easily to get scammed. Like,
yes, but that's the cons of loving or caring for someone. You bring yourself vulnerable before them. That's one of the first steps you have to take to show them that you care, not the vulnerability. And unfortunately, that's the how you say it. That's the field required of something good, but it can also immediately be turned something really bad. Is that vulnerability? And her by playing all cute and feminine voice and baby voice and acting, like you said, inferior and asking questions, looking interested. That'll trigger something in men. You know, we understand how that. You know, we see a woman in trouble. Hey, I helped. No, that's just the way we're wired, and some women are figuring this out. And unfortunately, there's more women that don't understand this now than the minority. You know, where we don't see them. We only see them when we go to school, passing by. We see them picking up their kids. Beautiful woman, the husband. You know, that's how you see them. 12 o'clock at school, picking up their children. After that, they vanish. All you see now is strip, bikini, boobs. That's all you see after that.
Get your money, sis.
That's all you see after that.
Yeah,
the 12
city
o'clock,
girls,
good woman come, the very tight window for you to...
Pounce, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Well, the question here is, what will men do to counter this?
What do men do?
What will men do or women do to counter that?
Well, if you go to the Jurassics, like the girl does the Jurassics, you get Jurassics. You just get the opposite. You get a guy that preach about multiple wives. This one's easily disposable. Forget the nuclear family, as in one man, one female, and you just whole around because you're the prize, basically.
So you're talking about Myron.
I didn't mention names, but yeah,
build to it.
Yeah.
That's his
the
contraceptive.
Yeah, that's the
okay.
Exactly. That's what you breed.
Adapted to the game in
exactly. Yeah,
in a equal to equal manner.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's all. But that's all you can do to react to that. In my opinion, like just become like really stoic, cold, be like a distance, like. Because again, if you're going into it like a businesswoman and you're trying to squeeze me for everything I got, and I know that, it's a little the relationship changes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more not concerned. What's the on high alert? You know,
it becomes more cerebral than emotional.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I see basically.
All right. What's the second clip? This one is we're gonna get to it at some point. We're going to talk about man and woman according to the Bible's eyes, where the understanding of how, Bible sees it and places it and orders it. But for now, I'm just going to react to that. We don't have time for getting the Bible and all this. But the second one here, I think we're going to have some scriptures to show some, things about it. Like play the clip, yeah.
All right.
Yo.
Yeah, my name is Yo. Here we go.
So look, have it. Go ahead. You're gonna get a chance to get an idea what these guys do. Go ahead.
I saw this man pushing his wife on a wheelchair and his cart at the same time, and you won't believe what happens next.
Do you want to buy this lucky shirt for $1?
Give you $2.
You want to know why it's a lucky shirt?
Why?
Here, let me give this back to you.
Why?
Look, I got $200 here for you.
It's been long years.
What's the hardest thing you've gone through?
Yeah, cancer.
Sorry to hear that. But you're doing amazing.
Thank you, guys.
What's your name?
Roderick.
Roderick, I mean it.
It's 7 years. And I think she will not make it this year. I hope she'll make it.
Will the money help with any medical? What's your dream?
Well, she'll make it this year. December. It's her birthday. Actually,
What's her name?
Marilyn.
I actually have some flowers. Do you mind if we give it to her?
No, go ahead.
Roderick, here, you surprise her.
This is your flower.
Oh man.
That's what you give your money. You give me your lucky shirt. We go to a doctor, we go to chemo, we go to everything.
That's awesome, guys.
Wow. Powerful, man. Unbelievable. So happy to have you guys.
Make us cry before lunch.
Can you say a couple words before we wrap up to introduce yourself? If you don't mind, you guys got to get down as well so they can see you. Go by video so you can say a couple words.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you so much for having us, Patrick, and we're so happy to join the Valuetainment team. I have the most amazing brother in the world. We started this journey a year ago. We just picked up a camera and started spreading kindness, not knowing where it's going to go, and then first video just went viral, and we just knew from God that this is our calling. So ever since then, we've been doing it consistently, and today here we are, very excited to change some lives and and undervalued.
I love it, man. I love it. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so, Rob, is this another one?
Yeah, so that video got tens of millions of views worldwide, and then donations and money started coming in, and it allowed these guys to do this second video right
So
there.
it's the same guy.
For
Okay,
Roger?
go ahead.
$30,000.
Jesus.
Just a few days ago, I saw this man pushing his wife on a wheelchair, and you won't believe what happens next.
Do you want to buy this lucky shirt for $1?
Give you $2.
You want to know why it's a lucky shirt? I got $200 here for you.
It's been long years.
He then explained that his wife has had cancer for 7 years, and when I asked what his dream was, this is what he said.
Well, she'll make it this year. December. It's her birthday. Actually, on her birthday.
That's when over 1,700 of you donated, totaling him over $30,000. So we went to his house to give him the big news.
The love you have for your wife is absolutely amazing. Yeah, and this is your surprise. So,
BT.
Oh, the BT logo. Look at that.
so you now have over $30,000
Sick.
for you too.
That is so awesome, man.
Tell my,
Oh my God.
my two guys.
Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prepare for this. I'm gonna prepare for
That's
this song
freaking
music.
awesome, man.
Wow.
Seriously.
Sick.
So
Great
awesome.
job.
We might. Who knows?
Okay, is that the end of it? Or?
There's a couple seconds.
And there's
Okay.
going to be many more of those things being done. Rob, if you can put the link for them to go to the channel, that will be great. We're going to post this video here momentarily on TikTok, Instagram, all over the place, Twitter. You'll see it. Excited. And we'll be updating everybody with all the different acts of kindness we do with our channel, the Future Looks Bright channel.
Nice.
Fellas.
Guys, you even have Rob Gargiulo crying over there in the corner over here.
Dude, by the way, I had to fight myself because I
think that's about it.
In my head, I'm like,
act of kindness. What's your thoughts on the video, Falcon?
To be honest, couple things. It could be just paranoia. I don't know. But one thing is that I think some part of me says it's staged because who's gonna go out to someone? You want to buy a lucky shirt for $1? You know what I mean? And if you're really in financial trouble, like they claim to be, and then the money helps, I wouldn't give $2 for a lucky shirt. That's why I think it could be fake. But other than that,
Some skepticism.
yeah,
on
some
the-
skepticism.
on the-
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, they just, for me, it's just what I see is what I get. I mean, the only thing is like, he said that it was a calling from God. I mean, I can neither confirm or deny that because I wasn't there with him. But other than that,
Okay.
just someone giving out.
But if it's true, though, would you agree it's a call for God?
If it's
if
true,
this is not-
if God spoke to him, I mean, yeah, if he can back it up, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
But I don't know. And then another thing too is he said what was it? Calling from God, and then he said oh yeah, if you own biblical too, when you like do a good deed, keep it in secret, you know what I mean? Not be out in the open making tens of thousands, you know what I mean? Obviously, to help with the donations, which is good, but
So no matter if it's for God or not, it shouldn't contradict what the Bible said. It
Yeah,
shouldn't
100%,
contradict- If you
yeah,
claim
should.
to be a believer, it shouldn't contradict. Your act should not contradict or distract it for you from the book.
yeah.
Okay. And what's your take on this, Jason?
I mean, I have a very surface level view of this. It just looks like some guy using social media to make. I mean, obviously, we don't know what he wanted initially. He just said he did it just to spread kindness initially. But obviously, this shows some of the positivity of social media. There's a lot of negative, but this shows some of the positivity that they were able to raise money for his wife.
Okay. Yes, it's surface level.
Yeah, like again, a very surface level.
It's fine. Nothing wrong with this, you know. The reason this called my attention is surface level, absolutely fine. Well, the moment
beautiful on the surface level.
Yeah, and cry, music, awesome views, power to him. But once you mention God, that it moves from social level to spiritual level, right? Now that's now the holiness prosecutor gotta have something issue to say about that. All right. So we got a scripture here concerning this. Go to Matthew 6. Matthew 6. Yes. Matthew 6. That on stream. Who wants to read that? This is direct. He claims God called him to do this, right? But no matter how, or if it's God or not that calls him,
Is this King James? Yeah, King James. You got
not,
that.
should not contradict.
All right.
Go ahead.
Take heed that ye do not your alms before
Your
men.
alms. You know what? Who knows what alms mean?
Giving.
Who knows what alms mean?
Giving.
No one.
Giving. Like if I'm
Giving?
asking alms, I'm asking you to give.
Look at the definition of that on the next tab. No, it's four letters. So 5. Alms. What is to do alms?
No, Google, because I'm not getting brave.
What is to do alms? Historically, extended money or food given to poor people. That's alms. Giving money or food, necessities to poor people. What else you see there?
Something, and especially money given to help the poor.
Okay, charity. Alms.
Charity work.
Okay, that's what it means. When you do alms, keep reading the passage then.
All right. Take heed that you do not your alms before men.
Before men. Do not do alms before men. Okay, so that's don't do alms in front of people. Don't do good. Don't do charity in front of people. Okay.
To be seen of them. Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven.
So if somebody see you doing alms, you
get no reward in heaven. Yeah.
Biblical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I was alluding to. I don't know if you want me to keep reading, but I want
No,
to
you keep reading, but you can.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to. This, but the only thing that I have, because social media nowadays, because he did it in front of men, he got the $30,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without that, he would never got the $30,000. He would probably have just the $200 he given them.
Who?
You know the $200 they gave the guy in the very beginning?
Yes.
Without this social media, without him doing his alms before men, he would never had the $30,000. This is all assumption. I don't know what he had in their bank account.
Yes, but what would he have gotten if you haven't done it in front of men, according to God?
The $200.
What would he have gotten? If you got $200 was reward.
He would have gotten the reward from his Father in heaven.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Whatever God.
So whatever, which one is more valuable at this point? The one rewards in heaven.
I'm not thinking of myself. I'm thinking of the person in need.
The person in need.
The couple in need.
The couple in need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, you can do it, but
the reward is no longer
not in
there.
front of person. To the person who's getting it, it's fine. He's in the winning side. The person that's giving it, you might win. You know. Let's keep reading Masha, by the way, so we can get a full thing of the scripture. You know.
Therefore, when thou dost thy alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee.
Stop right there. Trumpet before thee. That's like
proclaiming.
Yep.
Proclaiming.
Right? Don't pretty much you don't record it and put it on the internet for people to see how good you did. Correct?
I would say yeah. As the hypocrites do in the synagogue
As
and
the
in
hypocrites in the synagogue on the streets,
that they may have glory of men.
Well, that's what you're talking about right there. You know,
Yeah,
glory of man,
yep.
10,000 views, all that kind of stuff. Advertising money, they got their glory, right? They've enjoyed the PBD podcast, team. They got the reward, didn't it? Keep reading.
Verily I say unto you that they have their reward.
So, why is they capitalized?
They, as in the person doing it, probably ownership.
Yes, yeah, why capitalized though? Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Interesting.
Think they, specific, those people, capitalized as in.
Well, we don't know how King James work well, but we'll figure that out later. That's a good question. I will take charge on that. See what's up with the capitalizing day is. Okay, Ep.3.
But when you doeth alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth.
That means is you gotta be extremely secretive. No, not even your left hand supposed to know what your arm is doing. You know, hide it. Don't announce it. That's all it means right there. Go ahead.
But that thy arms may be in secret, and thy Father which is in secret himself shall reward thee openly.
So your Father that's in secret will reward you openly.
And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogue and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
Okay, so also prayer.
That to me was a big verse for me, especially when I go to church.
Yeah,
because
everybody's yelling.
Everybody wants you to, put your hands up, or or they yell. You see them in the You see them like praising in front of everyone, doing the most, yelling, staying there for hours, making a show. Don't know if they're talking to God or not,
prayer
but
in secret,
they follow that.
So according to the Bible himself, it's not supposed to pray in open.
Yeah, pretty much.
In secret, in your closet. Talk about getting in that closet. Go back in the closet, God said. Don't come out. Right?
Yeah. No, I was just reading it. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep going.
But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathens do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking.
How many years going to church you keep somebody saying the same thing?
I never really noticed. I don't care enough
to
listen to someone.
So the president, there's just a sound brass, but mumbling sound.
I know some people
noise.
do it. I know some people do like
repetition.
Yeah, like I find it in Catholic church they do it.
Let me give you let me tinkle your brain a little bit. When me and you were at Zion, somebody was there that was praying pretty much the same thing. Who are we? Who are we? Who we think we are? No, you saw God, somebody. It's that kind of prayer, same thing, questioning who we are before God. You don't remember anybody that does that all the time? Goes to pray.
I'm not gonna put his government out here.
You don't have to, but you do remember.
Glasses, beard.
Right?
I know.
Not even on that. Also, who else? I used to go to a church. What's it called? In Seekonk. There's maybe the second guy there in command. Same prayer. That too. Every week, same prayer, same thing, loud. Speaking in tongues, same gibberish thing.
Yes, that I do notice too.
Loud, a lot same. They all have the same pattern. Language never changes.
I agree with that. I've noticed that. Heck yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was talking about.
3 different translations for the same pattern.
Yeah, Bible called them vain.
Yeah,
right. Vain. Go
Hypocrites. on. But when ye pray, the vain repetitions do not use. Right. But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speak, but not ye therefore. Dang, like unto them, for your Father knows what things ye have needed of. Therefore,
what things you have need before he asks him.
Before he asks him. After this manner, therefore, pray ye.
So after this, in secret, you pray. No? So your prayer should not be heard. Go ahead.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Then he went on saying it then. But pretty much, he went on saying how to pray. So that's the clip, and that's as the scripture says. And clearly, once he mentioned God, then I had a problem with it. Because me, knowing the scripture, I mentioned God, do something, just keep popping in my head. And this was the first thing that came into my mind.
But why? I would say, why was your problem be against him if the reward has nothing to do with you?
The what?
The reward has nothing to do with you. So why you have
the reward?
Problem? Yeah, because now that he did it openly, the reward's no longer there. So why you have a problem? If anything, more
because we live through it. Because we live through it ourselves, and because we are taught to do the same thing. If we didn't know any better, we'd be doing the same thing these guys are doing. And people that are watching this stream, they're watching this thing, will not be repeating what the Christians do, what the people do openly, go on the internet thinking they, gonna get, they're doing the good thing, mentioning God, when God's words completely contradicts that. So it's about teaching. It's about teaching and passing on to people. Now people that are watching this understand and know, pray in secret and do your deeds in secret. That's what the Bible speaks of. Now this guy is saying, do it and put it on camera and then mention God. That's why I have a problem with it, because of teaching.
All right.
Okay. So, any more final thoughts on either of those videos? No. resume the court. We resume the court. Israel, you have offended the holiness house. You have turned the holiness house into your own, according to your own understanding and your own laws, and you changed it. And here, I'll take it before the honorable judge. Honorable judge, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Doing okay. Okay. And should resume. The court is yours.
Yes. So last time we left off with 6 counts, 5 of which Israel was found guilty of, 1 of which they were found not guilty of. But we'll resume where we left off with claim number 7 by the Holiness Special Prosecutor.
7 of 10, right? I think
7 of 12.
Claim number 7.
Yes, the court is open for this Holiness Special Prosecutor.
I think we are like on 8 because
No, we ended on 6.
on 6. You sure? Did we speak about Gideon building his own statue?
That is 6.
That was 6.
Yes.
Oh, thought that was 8 in my note here.
Well, you said that the court. Well, you told the court that you had a lot of evidence,
Yes.
and we came to an agreement that we would condense it down into 12.
Okay.
So we split it up first 6, and now we're getting into the last.
Okay, got it.
So use your strongest points in these final 6.
Then we will go to. We already spoke when God said He won't save Israel no more, right? We already went through that.
I'll go over what he was found guilty of. Number 1, the man who stole the gold and the silver. He was found guilty of that. The people who fooled Joshua, Israel was found guilty of that. The Mesopotamian deification of Israel, guilty. Caleb and Joshua and their holiness, found not guilty.
Not guilty.
The house of Benjamin, Manasseh, and Joseph, breaking the law of the Edomites, quote unquote, guilty. Killing of Gideon, wanting to kill Gideon for destroying their idol, reinforcing idolatry. Israel was found guilty of that.
Yes, and Gideon himself, after in his own age, built his own statue, which I destroyed when he was young, and he got destroyed for that. Did we go through that?
I believe we did. It was made of. Was it made of 3 metals, or was that the different?
You remember?
3 medals? No.
No.
Go on Judges 8. Go on Judges 8, Judges chapter 8. Let's see.
Maybe that's a different statue I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it is a different section.
Remember what I said? You thought Gideon was a good guy, yeah? And you said, yeah, I thought he was.
Oh
a good
yeah,
guy.
okay, yeah, I remember that.
Remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we have gone.
Then
through
let's
that.
go to chapter 10 then.
Of Judges?
Yeah, when God finally had enough,
Yeah, and he said, I'll be with you no more.
Yeah, we went to that as well?
Yeah, we did go through
Okay.
that.
Then Judges chapter 17 then. That's when the game is really over.
This is for number 7.
Yes,
claim number
let's
7.
go 7. I had in my notes just 10, but we condensed some.
What is the claim that the Holiness Special Prosecutor is putting on Israel? For this?
The claim is God. Well, I didn't have the claim here. Just have it as game over, because
Okay.
because
It's supposed to be the all end all, huh?
yeah, game over on God's side because God already seeing what's gonna happen. But then I had the second thing, which maybe I couldn't put these two together. Where this is actually the very first time Israel actually went to God's law and changed it, and actually not break it, changed it.
Is the game over because they changed it?
No, the game was over.
And
but
then they changed it.
they
I mean, it pertains. They're together. So I
they
will allow
broke
it.
so much that God like, yep, that's it.
All right. So
But then after God did that, they then want to start changing things on their own way.
all right, I will allow it.
This is where we get to the third wave, third ripple, the birth of Judaism, the change of the holiness. This right here should conclude maybe my whole case here, because now we're seeing the change from holy, from God giving up on them, to they actually started changing what they got. It's like getting it's like how you say it. What kind of good example I can use on this? I gave you a painting, a perfect painting. Then you have friends. Then you become no friends anymore. Now you got that painting, started changing in your own to sell it somewhere else. It's no longer the original painting. You changed it. You edited it. You know, because I offered it to you for you to have or keep or show off, whatever. Then we stopped being friends because you betrayed me so much times. And now I'm like, yep, turn back, I do my business somewhere else, and you change the art to something new, something not what it was. So that's Judaism.
Okay.
Okay. And that's what I'm accusing this guy for.
For that.
I'm here to prove it. Okay. Now let's go to Judges chapter 17.
All right. Anywhere in Judges 17?
Go down. Let me see how long this is. Oh,
No,
short.
short.
Yeah, short. Very short. Let's deal with this.
13 verses.
All right. And there was a man of Mount Ephraim whose name was Micah. Micah?
Yeah, Micah.
All right. And he said unto his mother, the 1,100 shekels of silver that were taken from thee, about which thou cursest, and spakest of also in mine ears, behold, the silver is with me. I took it. And his mother said, Blessed be thou of the Lord, my son. And when he had restored the 1,100 shekels of silver to his mother said, I had wholly dedicated the silver unto the Lord from my hand for my son, to make a graven image and a molten image. Now therefore I will restore it unto thee. Yet he restored the money unto his mother, and his mother took 200 shekels of silver and gave them to the founder, who made thereof a graven image and a molten image, and they were in the house of Micah. 5. And the man Micah had an house of gods, and made an ephod, or a teraphim, and consecrated one of his sons, who became his priest.
Okay.
In those days,
So Micah consecrated one of the sons, became one of his priests. And Micah, is it a Levite? Right?
I don't know.
No, we'll find out.
But Micah made his son a priest, in one of the houses of gods.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You go on.
I'm just making sure. Yeah, it's good.
all right. 6. In those days there was no king in Israel,
There was no king.
but every man did that which was right in his own eyes.
Every man did what was in his right on his own eyes.
And there was a young man out of Bethlehem, Judah,
Bethlehem, Judah.
of the family of Judah,
Okay.
who was a Levite,
Levite.
and he sojourned there. And the man departed out of the city from Bethlehem, Judah, to sojourn.
Stop
where?
right there, Hash, by the way. Remember here what the Levites were represent in the tribes of Israel.
Yeah, like what their role was?
Yeah.
To take care of the temple.
Take care of the temple. So they were directly charged, the ones take care of the house of God, generation to generation, right? So the house of the Levite, they were the ones that passed down the priesthood to their children, down to the children, to the end of the generation. That's the decree God made, right? And now we see here this first guy that actually destroyed that, completely changed it. And now instead of passing it through holiness decree, they become passing it through the modern statutes. All right, let's keep going. Any defense on this, or you? Okay, keep going.
Okay, 8. And the man departed out of the city from Bethlehem, Judah, to sojourn where he could find a place, and he came to Mount Ephraim, to the house of Micah.
To the house of Micah. What's Micah again?
Journeyed.
The guy that started making molten statues, and he's the legit man. What's his name again?
From the 1,100 shekels.
Yeah, what's his name again? Go up.
The name of?
From the Bethlehem, Judah, the guy from
No,
Bethlehem,
this guy.
Judah,
Yeah,
or-
this Levite. What's his name?
No, it just says a young man.
It doesn't say-
Young man. So this young man, well, because there's a man. We know what the Levites are. That's why the Bible wasn't specific. It said just young man from Levite. We know they're supposed to become supposed to the priesthood of the house of the Lord of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy went to the house of Micah, a guy that made statue and
A graven image molten
Yeah,
statue.
he made a priest, but that wasn't a legit priest. That's just his son, right? That's what the Bible says.
He made one
Yeah,
of his sons a
he's-
priest.
He
Yeah.
made him a priest.
So,
Consecrated.
so that's not legit. He just made the random guy because he's from the house of where? It says go up Judah.
Bethlehem, Judah, yeah.
Yeah, so he's not a Levite. So he can't carry the Levite customs. Yeah, so you make a fake statue and a fake priest. Okay, now he's a real priest for the house of Levite.
You're talking about Micah? Or you're
No,
not talking about
this
Micah?
guy. What his name? This guy is.
The young
It's the
man?
young man out of Levite. Yeah.
Okay,
Who
so he was a Levite. Okay,
yeah, the
so-
young man.
so
Go,
he
go
would
up in the
take-
first one.
He would take care of the church, right?
The first one was and there was a man, Mount Ephraim, whose name was Micah, and he said his mother, okay. And what is this? Who did he make a priest? His son?
He made his son.
His son. So Micah made his son a priest, which is illegitimate. Can't happen. And we don't take you serious. And he made a statue. But then here comes the real Levite, the guy like anointed, the household anointed by God to be a Levite according to the.
So Micah has no right to make him a priest.
No, Micah has no right.
Okay.
But God made. Micah doesn't have to make anybody a priest. But God just already made the house of Levite a priest forever.
So okay, wait, explain that again.
Okay. Maybe we should go to the book of Levite and clarify that.
I mean, if you can explain it to me, I mean, we can get to that after I finish reading it, if that pertains to this.
Yeah. So this, if you will question how this man from Levite does the.
So the Levites have God's blessing in terms of keeping the church
from Aaron and all his household, and he said, Aaron, you and your sons to eternity.
So the house of Levi, okay,
are
the
the
house
priests
of-
into
okay.
my house. Yes,
All right.
so they're the generations of Levite.
Okay, so
And-
Micah is outside of that.
Yes, Micah is a Judah. He's not a
Okay,
Levite.
all
Levite's a tribe. Judah's not a tribe.
So the young man from Bethlehem, Judah, that's a completely different guy. That's not his son. That's not.
No, no. Just
But the guy from Bethlehem, Judah, he's a Levite.
Bethlehem, Judah. Who?
The young man.
Yeah, he's a Levite. He's
Okay,
a proper
all right,
Levite.
all
Right? They have no land. They just become house. They just in the house of the Lord.
Okay.
No, you give them 10%. That's how they live. So he's a real deal.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened to this guy? What did he do? So imagine like this, right? He's in his house, and he starts to. You understand? I make you priest because he has some breed, whatever, right? He wants some. Make somebody a priest. That's his thing. But I'm the real deal. I'm traveling around the United States. I came from Texas, whatever. You know, I'm traveling around. I came to his house, and now this is happening. Levi came from Judah, and this Micah was what was he again? What line?
He's from Judah.
Micah.
Micah's Judah.
Where did the
No,
young
they
man
said
came
that
from?
there
It
was
doesn't
at-
say, but if
they said
you-
he was at Mount Ephraim. actually.
Ephraim.
Yeah, but
he's an
Ju-
Ephraimite.
He's a Judah though.
He's an Ephraimite. Micah is Ephraimite.
Scroll up to
Ephraim.
one. Scroll up to one.
If it's Ephraimite,
And there was a man out of Mount. Oh, okay. So
Ephraim.
yeah, he's from Ephraim.
yeah, Ephraim. That's Ephraim.
That's where you're from, but he's Judah. I think his tribe
No,
is Judah.
that's Micah.
Yeah, I'm saying Micah.
Micah is from Ephraim,
No, the young man who's a Levite, he's from Bethlehem, Judah.
Bethlehem, Judah, the Levite.
If I were to Google search,
Bruh, it's
if I
you
were
don't
to
have
Google
to go-
search,
you don't have to Google search 'cause it's
Micah
right
prophet
there.
says he was Judah.
Micah.
Yeah,
Well, that's not what it said there. It's right there.
Interesting.
There was a man of mountain. That's what you said in Google?
yeah.
Another correction. Lies. Maybe we should put that on the note. Lies of Google. But we're gonna find a lot. Okay. Keep reading, or still?
You gotta scroll down to 9, I believe.
9?
Yeah. All right. And Michael said unto him, Whence comest thou?
What's the camera star? Where you come from?
And he said unto him, I am a Levite
I'm a Levite,
of Bethlehem, Judah,
Bethlehem, Judah.
and I go to sojourn where I may find a place.
So you're just looking for a place. You just going around, right? So Micah cannot be from Judah because this guy came from Judah.
True.
All right.
And
He
Michael
didn't
said
ask
unto
him where you're from.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He would have been like, homeboy.
Okay.
No, not necessarily.
Okay, explain.
No, this Judah could be a very big place. Just you can't say homeboy like it's Pawtucket small or Central Falls.
Where you come from, Judah?
Huh? I come from Judah as well. I come from you. All right, fine. I got you right now. Right? You ask me where I'm from. I could say what's it called? Four Seasons.
Is Judah in Ephraim?
I could say Four
Is
Seasons.
Mountain Ephraim in Judah?
That's what I don't know, but yeah.
That's what it says.
You're saying Ephraim is in Judah.
I'm asking for Mount Ephraim is in Judah.
I'm saying I don't know off the top of my head.
But Micah is from Mount Ephraim.
Yes,
Okay.
but what if Ephraim is from Judah?
That's what I just asked you. It's not.
I don't know.
Mount Ephraim is not in Judah.
Okay.
Judah, the lands were divided between the tribes.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying
Ephraim is his own tribe, Judah is his own tribe. So they cannot be in the same place.
And if he's a Levite,
He said
and
he's from Mount whatever.
Mount Ephraim.
Mount Ephraim in Ephraim.
He said a man of Mount Ephraim.
Yes.
And that mount can't be in Judah?
No, Ephraim is own. It's its own tribe. Judah is its own tribe.
Yes, I know, but the mount can be in between, no?
It's the mountain is in Ephraim, not in Judah. It's not a mount. If Judah mountain is an Ephraim mountain.
All right. If you want to research while I read the rest of
go
it.
read. Yeah.
All right. So, okay, 9. Where comest thou? And he said unto him, I am a Levite of Bethlehem, Judah, and I go to sojourn where I may find a place. And Micah said unto him, Dwell with me, and be unto me a father and a priest, and I will give thee 10 shekels of silver by the year, and a suit of apparel, and thy victuals. And the Levite went in.
Okay, this is the deal. Be my priest, and I will give you 10 shekels a year.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Go back to the scriptures there.
He said he'll give him apparel.
Apparel, like a vest.
And thy victuals.
What's the house of virtual?
I do not know. We'll find out. Food and provisions.
Okay. So I will
He'll
feed
provide.
you.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll just give you everything.
Yeah, he'll give you room and board, everything.
Okay. So you be here. This is your house. Okay, Falcon. Why you keep going down?
Because you guys, what are you guys not talking?
I don't know. Let's stay here though. What do you have to do? Research something? Do you in your iPad? Again, you just we are senior citizens. Okay.
My bad.
And the Levite was content to dwell with the man, and the young man was unto him as one of his sons. And Micah consecrated the Levite, and the young man became his priest, and was in the house of Micah. Then said Micah, Now know I that the Lord will do me good, seeing I have a Levite to my priest.
Yeah, Levite, legitimate priest, in his house.
Okay, but so which means that his son was not a legitimate.
No,
Okay.
you just made him into one.
Yeah.
But I got a question. When he said, verse 13, right? I say Micah now, knowing that the Lord will do good.
Then said Micah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now I know Lord would do good.
Yes.
Seeing I have a Levite to my priest.
Yes. While he has the Levite to the priest, his son is still a priest at the time? And when he said that statement?
He just replaced them.
Oh, so it was replaced.
Yeah, now
so they're not doing it together, I'm asking.
No, now he has a legit Levite on his house. What is in his house? What did he make first the Levite for? What kind of God he had?
Many, I think.
Okay, now that's the Levite not representing these gods, statues.
Yes.
Now he has a real Levite.
What I'm asking, the guy that was there before is out now.
That Bible didn't say that. Maybe they're together, maybe they're not. I'm assuming they're not, because now you have a real one. Why do you need a fake one?
I'm assuming that he is.
Every house has only one priest?
No, I'm assuming he is. Now we have Coral. I think he is.
No, it could be we don't either. The point
it could be either or.
The point
but
is,
I have a point to make. If it is, and it is wrong, then why would God, bless something that's not unholy?
What did God bless?
Well, not bless, because he said the Lord will do me good. Why would
he assumed God will do him good.
That is just what Micah said.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean the Lord did do him good.
All right, cool. Argument on.
You gotta get that out of here. My court will not stand for that. Yeah, that's not. I'm not. No.
Look at his lips.
He literally just says, "Now I know for sure the Lord will do good."
Nah, I believe I have a bunch of statue in my house.
He didn't say that.
That is bro. That's lit.
All right, where does he say for sure God will bless? You add and subtract, huh? I don't want to hear that.
Now
you said the word surely
will do me good.
No, you said surely. You said surely.
I have a Levite in my.
I'm looking for the word surely.
That's not the point. The point is he's making assumptions about God's blessing onto him because he now has a Levite in his. I don't even want to say possession, but in his house.
Okay,
in his house.
That's where the corruption starts. When a Levite started representing a false god, right? The birth of Judaism, right there. On this man's house, Micah. That's why I told you this part was mentioned. Just a little tale doesn't mean nothing at all. But unless you know this, you understand the corruption, the beginning of corruption. The house of Levi turning from God to statues, to worship of.
Is that the start, or would it be Judah?
No.
Wouldn't it be Judah first?
No, the Levite has to. The ones that
Judah's the one that had gods to begin with for the Levites to attend to.
How?
Like
When?
if Judah never had the house of gods, Levi would never became a priest to them. So Judah would be the first culprit, if anything.
Either one. I'm going after Israel.
Didn't all the tribes have houses of God?
Yeah, each one doing according to their own eyes.
Yeah.
Right?
So how does that?
No, I'm just saying for correction's sake.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what the next chapter say. Actually, if anything
It's
there.
nothing good. That's why
Go
I was
down.
reading, because you said, "Oh, look at his lips." I was just reading this. It's garbage.
In those days, there was a king in Israel.
There
and
was no king.
There was no king in Israel, and the tribe of Damites sought them and to dwell in the Hamptons and falling into among the tribe of Israel. Okay, so another sin right there. The Damites, that's the sin of the Edomites. That's supposed to be among you. Another sin. And the children of Dan sent to the family 5 men to the, is that 18? 11, last chapter, Judge. Let's go straight into when I start changing things. What is it, 18? Chapter 18, okay. Yes, this is right. It's right here. This is. What do you mean? There's nothing here. This is awful. I felt it. Let's see how much chapter
for me, there's nothing.
Go down. Let's see how long this is. Because I think this is gonna be. Yeah,
30.
this is gonna be important.
30, that's not bad. You got that.
We're gonna do not too much scripture, but we're gonna
Condense it.
we're gonna break them down.
This
Like,
time I see.
All right.
Okay.
Where do you want me to start?
Start from the beginning. Micah guy. We're gonna start with the Micah guy, right?
Condense. Come on, from the beginning.
In those days, there was no king in Israel.
In those days, there was no king, which means there were king before.
Yeah.
This is actually before.
This is when every man was doing things according to their own eye.
Yes. There was a king, but he died.
Yeah, but every man was for himself at the time. And in those days, the tribe of Danites sought them an inheritance to dwell in. For unto that day, all their inheritance
Oh, that's the tribe of Dan. Okay, they were part of. Okay.
had not fallen unto them among the tribes of Israel. And wait, does that mean that the Danites didn't get anything?
For into that day, all the inheritance had not fallen into them among the tribe of Israel. I don't know what that really means. In those days, there were no king in Israel, and maybe that's a side story.
Yeah, regardless.
Okay.
2. And the children of Dan sent of their family 5 men from the coasts, men of valor, from Zorah, from Eshtal, to spy out the land and to search it. And they said unto them, Go, search the land. Who, when they come to Mount Ephraim, to the house of Micah, they lodged there. When they were by the house of Micah, they knew the voice of the young man, the Levite, and they turned thither and said unto them, Who brought thee thither? And what makest thou in this place?
Yeah, what are you doing here in this house? Because they see us little statues, like, what the hell? What's the Levite doing here, right?
And what hast thou here? And he said unto them, Thus and thus dealeth Micah with me, and hath hired me.
So you explain to
and
him what
I am his
happened.
priest.
Okay.
5. Can you scroll up, by the way?
Yeah.
And they said unto him, Ask counsel, we pray thee, of God, that we may know whether our way which we go shall be prosperous.
You see this? Now he has the legit stamp to people to ask his counsel because he's actually a Levite from God. Okay. So he gave house of Micah credence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what he did here. Go on.
And the priest said unto him, Go in peace. Before the Lord is your way, wherein ye go. When the 5 men departed and came to Laish, and said the people that were therein, how they dwelt careless, after the manner of the Zidonians, quiet and secure, and there was no magistrate in the land that might put them to shame in anything. And they were far from the Zidonians, and had no business with any man. And they came unto their brethren to Zorah and to Eshtal, and their brethren said unto them, What say ye? And they said, Arise, that we may go up against them, for we have seen the land, and behold, it is very good. And are ye still? Be not slothful to go, and to enter to possess the land. When ye go, ye shall come unto a people secure, and to a large land, for God hath given it to you into your hands, a place where there is no want of anything that is in the earth.
Yeesh, mighty words.
And there went from hence to the family of the Danites out of Zerah and out of Ashtaol 600 men appointed with weapons of war. And they went up and pitched in Kirjat-Jearim, or that word, in Judah. Wherefore they call that place Machanedam. And to this day, behold, it is behind Kirjat-Jearim. And they passed hence unto Mount Ephraim, and came unto the house of Micah. Then answered the 5 men that went to spy out the country of Laish, and said unto their brethren, Do ye know that there is these houses in Ephod and Teraphim, and a grave image and a molten image? Now therefore consider what ye have to do. And they turned thitherward, and came to the house of the young man the Levite, even unto the house of Micah, and saluted him. And the 600 men appointed with their weapons of war, which were the children of Dan, stood by the entering of the gate. And the 5 men that went to spy out the land went up and came in thither, and took in the graven image and the ephod and the teraphim and the molten image. And the priest stood in the entering of the gate with 600 men that were appointed with weapons of war. And these went into Micah's house and fetched the carved image, the ephod, the teraphim, and the molten image, and said the priest unto them, What do ye? And they said unto him, Hold thy peace, lay thine hand upon thy mouth, and go with us, and be to us a father and a priest. Is it better for thee to be a priest unto the house of one man, or that thou be a priest unto a tribe and a family in Israel?
Okay. I don't know if you guys got what just happened here. This priest got corrupted in the house of Micah. And now the house of Dan came and picked him up to go become a priest of the entire house of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Corrupt Levite, worshiping molten statue, all that kind of stuff. Told him, why are you just being priest to one house? Why can't you just priest of all of us?
Yeah, whole tribe.
All right? So now, corrupt man is going to be part of the head of the house of God in the whole land of Israel. That's corruption.
Okay. And they got, I may be mistaken, but they got the direction to go to that land from the Levite priest, correct?
Yeah, the corrupt Levite priest in the first place.
Yeah.
Telling them stuff that God said, God didn't say.
Yeah, there will be a land where you won't take anything from the land. Or something
Okay,
like
so
that.
there's nothing we're missing there.
Yeah.
Mighty words, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't there. Clearly I was missing. That's a lie. Not joking. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Okay, 20. And the priest's heart was glad, and he took the ephod and the teraphim and the graven image and went in the midst of the people.
The graven image.
Yeah.
Corruption. That represents corruption right there.
So they turned and departed, and put the little ones and the cattle, and the carriage before them. And when they were a good way from the house of Micah, the men that were in the houses near to Micah's house were gathered together and overtook the children of Dan. And they cried unto the children of Dan, and they took their faces and said unto Micah, they turned their faces and said unto Micah, What aileth thee, that thou comest with such a company? And he said, Ye have taken away my gods, which I made, and the priest, and ye are gone away, and what have I more? And what is this that ye say unto me? What aileth thee? And the children of Dan said unto them,
It's robbed me. You mean what I mean, right?
Let not thy voice be heard among us, lest angry fellows run upon thee, and thou lose thy life, and with the lives of thy household.
So he told them, Micah, you one guy. Look at us. We are damn army. Piss off, or we're just gonna get you. We're gonna just kill you. Just piss off. That's what I told him pretty much. So he robbed the statue and his priest.
They didn't say that. They didn't say piss off. No. Let's keep the word how the word said it. Right?
Essentially, they said, Hey, Micah, man, you got a nice priest, man. You got some nice graven molten images. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, what you gonna do about it? Like just piss off or be gonna fall into you and you lose your life, right? So they threatened him. They took the priest, and the statues, to take him to be the priest entire the whole camp of Israel. And now Micah went to get it back and said, "Yo, just piss off." Threatened him. Let's see what happened.
Let me see.
And the children of Dan, 26.
And the children of Dan went away, and Micah saw that they were too strong for him. He turned and went back into
gave
his
up.
house. And they took the things that which Micah had made, and the priests which he had, and came to Laish, unto a people that were quiet and secure. And they smote them with the edge of the sword, and burnt the city with fire.
So peaceful people, you just kill them.
Yes, because that was the land that the Levite priests had.
Yeah, said go get them.
Yeah. And there was no deliverer, because it was far from Zidian. And they had no business with any man.
So these people only are killed because they just peace and quiet. They didn't have interaction with nobody else. They just minding their own business. One way to say.
Basically, they could sweep it under the rug.
Yeah,
They weren't they didn't know him.
People killed them and no one came to defend because they didn't know them.
Yeah.
Not know them, but they didn't have any deal with them.
And it was in the valley that layeth by Beth Rehob, and the city, and they built a city and dwelt therein. And they called the name of the city Dan, after the name of Dan, their father.
Yeah.
Wow, what a name.
Tribe of Dan.
Because it's just like, just name the city Dan. Who was born into Israel. Howbeit the name of the city was Laish at the first.
So before it was Laish, now it's Dan. So Bible just giving history here. The name changes after they were conquered.
30. And the children of Dan set up the graven image.
Okay.
And Jonathan, the son of Gershom, the son of Manasseh, he and his sons were priests to the tribe of Dan until the day of the captivity of the land. And they set them up Micah's graven image, which he made all the time that the house of God was in Shiloh.
The house of God. They put the graven image there on Shiloh. Israel, any defense on this?
Scroll up as much as is that it? Okay, that's it.
Any defense on this? So check. That's it. This is game over right there. Now they conquered these people. Now they took this corrupt priest with the corrupt graven image, just set up in the house of Lord until the time of what? Until the time they were taken into captivity. Bible says.
Yeah, until then.
That's the time of Babylon.
Until the days of captivity.
Right? Until Babylon came and conquered them. So they were corrupt. Before that, the book of the apostles, the prophets were made. No, the books of prophets. They're like about 6 of them. Generations passed.
Are you talking about? If you're talking about all
Israel,
those
please speak into the mic.
You're talking about the minor prophhts.
All the prophets.
Because from there all the way there, you still have to go to Isaiah, Lamentations. You have to go all those books, Psalms. Are you talking about the prophets in Micah? Are you talking about those prophets?
When do you?
You say prophets? I don't know what you're talking about.
After this, right? The Bible says that they remain corrupted until the time of captivity. When did they get captured?
You said right after they got captured.
And when did they get captured?
I don't know when.
Yeah, that's when Babylon came.
Yeah,
in the times of
but
Daniel.
Okay, exactly. Because you said prophets. When you say prophets, you could be talking about Amos, Joel, Hosea, Obadiah. I don't know what you mean by prophets.
All those happened while they were in captivity. But Bible is only saying here.
Because they came after Lamentations. What's Lamentations?
What book is this?
This is Judges.
This is Judges. So from Judges to the captivity, the corruption remained.
No, I'm not debating that. I'm saying when you say prophets, I don't know what you're talking about. There's multiple prophets.
Oh yeah, all the prophets the time of Daniel.
Okay, until Daniel. Okay, yeah, all right.
To the time of Daniel.
I'm trying to get a timeline.
The time of Daniel, they were in corruption. How many books is that?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Can you find out after Judges how many books came after?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, over 20.
How many generation is that?
No, it's a lot. But I wanted to see how far you went. Okay, then, yeah.
So Bible here, this besides that game over. Because after this corruption, that's the first place why God gave them up to be captive, took them out of the land. Because game over. So Bible says they remain corrupt until this day to the day of captivity. So to this day, to the time of Daniel, how many generation is that?
It's a lot.
Right? On just corruption after corruption after corruption, and to the point that it's worshiping Tammuz and Ishtar, and now here we are celebrating Ishtar to this day because of this people. Because it's one here, this Micah, this one house of Micah. Because
I don't think you could blame Easter on this one house.
Oh yeah, I can. I can prove it.
Prove it.
Maybe not today, but we're gonna get there. Now, my whole point is just to show you how long the corruption lasted.
Okay.
Right?
Does this conclude point number 7?
Okay. I think we can go to details in those years, but it's going to be just too much. Actually, quick search. Look up from time of Judges to the time of to the end of Daniel. How many generations is that? Just look that up. Let me just find out how many years they've been in corruption, just doing whatever the hell. Go down. Come on. Go. Oh yeah, stop. Babylon, Israel. Go up a little bit. David, go up more. So Exodus, crossing Jordan, dividing the land. Judges, right there. Judges. Okay, so that was what that?
1426 BC.
1426 BC.
Yep. Yeah.
And come down all the way to Babylon. Come down.
Where besieged Israel?
Babylon. Look at that.
Wow.
How many generation is that they remain in corruption? How many is that? Can we make the math? No, let's make the math.
You tell me.
I want to know exactly
your point.
No. Go back in it. Go back 14 what?
1426.
1426 minus 600 and what?
600 and let me see. Keep going.
606.
Babylon. 606. Wow. 606. 66. That'd be crazy.
There you go.
820 years.
How many generations in 820? Divided by 60?
You tell me.
Let me be gracious. Divided by 70. Divided by 70.
120.
57 generations.
It's not a lot.
57 generations.
57 generations is not.
It's not
in corruption.
57 generations.
Not a lot.
And that, my friend,
triple digits.
You can go. Look at this guy.
Triple digits.
Right? We can go from. You can go from the books of Exodus all the way to the books of Daniel, and in 57 generations, the generation in the Bible actually 60 years, not 70. It's 60, by the way, 60 years in generation in the Bible, 60 years. I put 70 just to be gracious, and still 50.
I think 120.
Right? So we can find many corruptions, the things they've done, that God just, that's the birth of Judaism. From this scripture right here, all the way to this day, actually, to this day, the days of Jesus. Jesus came and told them things that they have changed. You have made, I can actually go there, because I think this might be the last episode, last quote on this third ripple. Let's go to the what did Jesus say? Right?
He said a lot.
This is true.
Is this true? I'm holy after all. I don't lie.
Whoa. Are you saying that as the state of Israel, you don't lie?
I'm saying that.
Or are you saying that like...
Matthew 15:7.
Matthew
15:3. What did he say? Judge?
He said he doesn't lie.
I never said that.
And I said, are you saying that as the state of Israel, you don't lie? Like
I say I felt.
Judge?
So you felt... All right.
15:3.
But he answered and said unto him...
No, he from the beginning.
Oh,
15, yeah.
It's a lot.
Up top.
I'm saying
I'm not reading all of it.
Okay. Just
hopefully not.
Nah, read it all. Come on, context.
Then came to Jesus scribes and Pharisees, which were of Jerusalem.
By the
saying,
way, this is the descendants of that the Levite house of Micah. Because after that, it took over, and then it kept going.
So Pharisees are Levites.
You're
saying Pharisees are Levites?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm just making...
They're the house of God. Pharisees and... Yes, they are.
Okay. Why do thy disciples transgress the tradition of the elders?
Tradition. Why should they call it tradition of the elders?
For they wash not their hands when they eat bread. Nasty. But he answered and said unto them, Why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your
By your traditions. Yeah.
For God commanded, saying, Honor thy father and mother, and he that curseth father or mother, let him die the death.
The death.
But ye say, whosoever shall say to his father or his mother, It is a gift, by whatsoever thou mightest be profited by me.
They changed that. God says, if you got your mother and father, you should die. They say it's a gift. Right? And okay, go more.
And honor not his father or his mother, he shall be free. Thus have ye made the commandment of God of none effect by your tradition.
Pretty much.
Ye hypocrites.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah. I don't know. It might be the... Wait.
The water?
Nah, I know. Wait.
Hypocrites! What's it here? Look at him, changing the tradition of God into the laws of God and traditions of man. That have not said this is real.
I'm pleading the fifth.
Pleading the fifth, Judge. Pleading the fifth.
That's an American concept.
Oh, we're not in it.
This is the court of... This is the court of God.
This is court of God.
This is a court.
What kind of courthouse is this?
You tell me.
You tell me.
This ain't your court.
I mean, I'm supposed to represent. I'm biased. No, I'm supposed to be.
It doesn't seem like this. Bro.
Unbiased. You want me to be unbiased at this? Do you see this? Do you see what I have to read?
The mountain of evidence here,
Did you not listen to what I had to read?
60 generations.
No, I need you to finish reading because the context.
Oh, word. I was finished reading. Okay.
No, it's over.
Ye hypocrites.
Not for context.
Okay. All right. Fine. Take the lashes.
Well did Esaias prophecy of you, saying, This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth.
With their mouth.
And honoreth me with their lips.
With their lips.
But their heart.
Is far from me.
Keep going, context.
But in vain they do worship me.
In vain.
Judaism
is vain.
Teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. And he called the multitude and said unto them, Hear and understand. Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man.
Yeah.
But that which cometh out the mouth. This defileth the man.
Keep going.
Nah, shut up. It's just being hard headed at this point.
The court asked for you to shut up. Shut up. Unbiased. Shut up.
Sure.
Oh boy. Another one. All right.
This is reinforcing point 7.
Yes, this is reinforcing everything. I'm just laying out the hammer.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You may have 1.7. I'm not gonna.
No, it's just over. You don't want like they don't want the nails in the coffin every nail.
Because the number 7 was it's God's game over. They changed the word and they used the Levite priest to do that.
Yeah,
they're guilty of that. That's it. There's no. I mean, I'll obviously you have a lot of evidence. I'll let Israel give their.
No, I had 60 years of evidence, 60 generations of evidence to put here.
Oh no, yeah, it
more
says
than 1,000.
Yeah, it says.
But I just choose to condense them all just in this episode today to show how long they took. They changed like so many things. 200,000 of them. I have it here. I'm not gonna go through all them because we're gonna have infinite episodes here of this thing, right? Mm-hmm. Someday we can go through them like in our own, goofy way, but it's too much. 60 generations of changes in
stiff-necked people.
the court will allow Israel to rebuttal to this this claim that it's God's game over. They changed the word and they used the Levite priest to do so.
Well, I have no rebuttals on this.
And Jesus backed me up on it.
I have no rebuttals on this. Just when I can bring my case, I said I'll go.
No, it's my case is here. It's
that's it.
Damn. All right.
An argument you can do now. I can go into the book and show you what you have done. Go ahead.
Say it
Defend
again?
yourself.
What did you say?
Defend yourself. And if
No, what you said
the
before
book
that?
recalls for me to go in it and find what you have done in detail with those 60 generations, I'll do so. It's many, Judge. It's many. It changed everything. Everything.
It's tough to defend myself when we're using a book that condemns myself. But I would like to say first and foremost that I would like an acquittal of the trial. Because I have no lawyer.
Why?
I'm asking for a lawyer. Why? And that means to provide me with a lawyer. And I am due a lawyer. And I would like my lawyer, but I never had one. And I told the court time and time again.
You agreed to defend yourself.
I did not agree to defend
You waived
myself.
your rights of a lawyer.
When did I sign the paper? You have
Judge,
the paper? You have the affidavit something signed?
Words, your words.
No.
Judge, this is your court.
Yes, I would like an acquittal on the grounds of I never had something to defend myself.
Are you representing the state of Israel?
Yes, but I would like an attorney.
You are the attorney for the state of Israel.
And how am I on trial and I don't want to represent myself.
You don't want to.
I don't want to represent. The evidence is too damning. I need something. Nah, yo, bro, bring me a Jew or something because like this ain't it.
If you cannot find if you cannot find a lawyer, I can't be presented to you.
I'd rather have a public pretender. You're right.
So okay,
give me a public pretender.
I'll say. So you concede?
I do not concede. Nah, never, never,
right,
never concede until I get my lawyer. I need to refer with him. That's some bull. It's some bull, yo.
You agreed to this.
I agreed to what?
You agreed to this. Man.
What's this?
You agreed to this.
Can you articulate? Yo, wrong button. Hey, God's voice is changing awful. See, killer doesn't or something. But anyways, like I would like to say is, I want to acquit 100%. No, 100%. I want to acquittal.
Oh, you want a retrial?
No, I want an acquittal.
Oh, you just don't want to do this no more.
No. I didn't say an acquittal and not doing this is two different things.
Look, man. Look, obviously. But you don't concede.
Oh yeah. Yeah, guilty. Hang me. Yeah,
I'm just saying. You know.
All right.
You're
Anyways,
guilty of corruption.
All right. So what do you have to say? What does
the
the state of Israel have to say against the claims of the holiness?
that I wanted a lawyer. That's one. That's one. I want that to be on record. I want a lawyer. Two is that okay? So you, sir, are the holiness special prosecutor, right? You are prosecuting for the holy people.
For the holy
people,
for the Lord religion.
But you represent the holy people who follow the religion.
No.
As in, like, for example,
yeah, the holy people, correct.
The state prosecutor represents the city of, let's say, New York, right? So you represent the holy people, correct?
I represent the Constitution of New York. Constitution. The
Institution?
holy commandment.
The people.
The commandment has the people. The people follow the commandment.
The faith of holiness.
You represent the faith of holiness that no one was following.
Yes. No one? What do you mean no one?
Nobody.
I don't condemn your way.
You literally condemned all of
depiction.
Israel.
I don't get your depiction there.
You condemned all of Israel. Correct?
Judaism.
Judaism, which is all Israel.
Correct.
All
of corrupting it.
Of corrupting it, exactly. So you condemned all of it, all of Israel.
And your point?
Why? I don't have a point. I'm just trying to get there because you said no. You already immediately backlash. So I'm just reiterating my point. All of Israel, you condemned them. Okay. All right. So you condemned all of Israel, and you are representing holiness that nobody follows.
Nobody follows.
No.
Says who?
Says who follows it?
Who follows it?
Yeah, who follows it?
Jesus and his apostles because they're holy.
Before then, who follows it?
Before them, Jesus and
because
apostles.
even his apostles didn't follow them.
Oh, they did.
And
yeah.
when Jesus called them, then they followed it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
that's what holiness too. They call you for a call.
yeah, you're
are
calling, yes. But we just established that many time ago that people are called and yet they still turn from it.
Like when we turned from what happened?
Huh?
What happened when they turned from it?
No, okay, they die.
Okay.
Yes,
Correct.
but
Same
you-
with
but-
Israel.
Okay, yeah, I
All
understand
right.
that.
So
The court would like to know what this has to do with the overall statement of the perversion of holiness that the special prosecutor has on you. What does that?
Well,
have to
first
do?
and foremost, I already told you I want my lawyer. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
First and foremost,
All right.
I want my lawyer.
But
right?
what does your argument have to do?
My argument, I'm trying to get there on the point. I'm trying to get to a point, but I'm not there yet. I'm just setting out the ground rules.
Okay, so you're yapping.
If I had a lawyer, it'd be a lot easier. Okay.
I mean, if you had a lawyer, sorry, would a lawyer?
Yes.
No. I'm just. Would a lawyer even like want to have your case? It's an honest question. Honest question.
because one will be appointed to me because I can't afford one. So he has no say.
Lawyers, even if they're appointed to, they could be like, "Yo, I don't."
We appointed him a lawyer. The lawyer says, "I'm out of here."
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
The lawyer for his career did not want to take it.
Yeah, bro,
correct.
He didn't.
But that I want a public one that cannot say no. Publics cannot say no. They're paid by the city.
No, they can say like,
no,
hey,
they cannot because they're paid by the city. No, they cannot.
They can be like, hey, I don't want.
They said they got a sofa to set up outside. That's what they said.
Did they say what?
A sofa to set up outside.
Huh?
A sofa to set up outside.
For what?
Nah, for somebody to chill. That's what a lawyer said. Lawyer says he's busy. You gotta go close some garage or something. The lawyer bounced.
All right. So I'm just gonna bring a couple of verses to the court.
Okay.
All right. First thing we're gonna start off with is Isaiah.
So you're defending
43.
By the way, you're gonna have to read your.
No. What the hell is this? This is biased stuff already.
All right, I got you.
Oh man.
All right.
This
is the one.
Yes, yo.
One scripture.
Can you shut up?
Just one.
Honestly.
Yo, just read. Just read. Damn it. Yo, what is this? Some biased shit, man. Read this shit. I ain't trying to hear none of this. Read.
No, I'm about to commend you because this is less reading that I have to do for.
Matter of fact, verse 25 from the beginning. Nah. From the beginning, context from the beginning. Hey, God. I go read this.
All right. Isaiah 43:25. I, even I, am he that blotteth out thy transgressions for mine own sake, and will not remember thy sins.
Okay. I want you to read this one too.
Oh boy.
Jeremiah 31:34. And they can you stop moving it so much? And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more.
Who's talking about here?
I'm just getting my point.
Who's he talking about though? Here, who's this belong to?
I'm trying to get my point.
The court.
What's your point?
The court would like to know just what is.
I have more of chapters. And then we can.
It didn't. No, because you like to say context when. What is the context behind it?
No. When you read, all right, fine. No, read it. All right, start from verse 1. We'll get the context. Start from verse 1.
All right, verse 1 at the same. Okay.
You want context? Let's go. Verse 1.
Nah, you tripping.
How am I tripping?
Lawyer, need me to assist.
He
done read. 21 verses and you can't read that.
I was clear to my point. What's your point here?
You want to know?
What's your point first?
You wanted to know.
Know what?
What the context is. We're gonna read it right now.
But what's your point first?
My point is that God has forgiven and forgotten about Israel's sins.
Really? God
Yeah.
has?
Has, yeah. It's just you read it.
Okay.
Go and read it.
All right. At the same time, saith the Lord, will I be the God of all the families of Israel, and they shall be my people. Thus saith the Lord, the people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness, even Israel, when I went to cause him to rest.
By the way, hold on, stop right there, Judge. This is when...
This is going to stop on my point. Yo, what is this? What are you explaining to...
Do you allow, Judge, or not?
How he's going to explain something to you?
You have 20 seconds to explain.
Okay.
Oh my
This
God.
is by the way when they left Egypt. They left Egypt after all the 12 miracles God showed them. I got 20 minutes. After all the miracles God had showed them, 20 minutes, 20 seconds. You said
20 seconds.
right? After they spent like 15 of them. So
I will,
All right, 5 more seconds.
No, 20 seconds. Go ahead.
God made 12 miracles, then big miracles, and took them out of Egypt, split the ocean open. And as soon as they got on the other side, what they did, they made a calf to worship, and God killed half of them by sword. They killed each other. Whatever survives get to keep going. That's it. That just a passage up there. God's calling back to it.
Okay. All right.
That's more than 20 seconds.
No, it's not. It's not more than 20 seconds.
So quick to say no, huh?
Because I was counting it.
So half of them are already gone right there. Go on.
Whoa, what does this have?
We gotta go.
add, no subtract.
I will show you when it says half. You gonna go to it?
No, I don't want because it's not my point. It's not my point. We're wasting time. Go.
The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, yea, or yea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. Again, I will build thee, and thou shalt be built, O Virgin of Israel. Thou shalt again be adorned with thy tabrets, and shalt go forth in the dances of them that make merry. Thou shalt yet plant vines upon the mountains of Samaria, and the planters shall plant, and shall eat them as common things. For there shall be a day that the watchmen upon the Mount Ephraim shall cry, Arise ye, and let us go up to Zion unto the Lord our God. For thus saith the Lord, Sing with gladness for Jacob, and shout among the chief of the nations. Publish ye, praise ye, and say, O Lord, save thy people, the remnant of Israel.
The remnant of Israel. Judge,
Behold.
remember that word, the remnant.
Yo, man,
Behold.
Because Judge, if you allow me, before make it very short right now, make it very short. If you allow me, I'm gonna help you. All right, go on Romans 9:27.
Did you ask for help? Oh my God.
I have to allow Israel the same.
Okay, but
he says
it's
this is
wasting
important.
time.
He
Tell
said,
him like you told me. Shut up.
No,
Tell
no.
him.
Shut up.
Yeah, there we go.
He says this is important.
No.
This is his point.
This is for context that
This
you
is
wanted, not
important
me.
context.
Okay.
Not only for me, but for people who don't know and whatever.
I'm saying Israel, but you want context. Well, we're gonna clear.
This is the remnant. of
Remnant.
the remnant.
What remnant means, Judge? Can I ask a question?
The remaining pieces of.
Can I? No, I want like
Oh yeah, you want to?
definition of what
Can we
remnant.
get definition for context?
Yeah.
It's not even his point.
No, but
You're
just
free to do the same thing as I was talking. Nobody stopped you. You just couldn't. Remnant. A usual small part.
member or trace remaining.
Trace remaining.
An unsold
Or
or
A small
item.
surviving group.
It could be a small port or a trace.
A what?
It could be a small
A
part.
small surviving group.
Yeah, small. Still
or
small.
a chase of a remaining. It doesn't have to be a trace.
No. Okay,
so
same
you know.
thing. Small. It means tiny.
Yeah, okay. I have no quarters.
All right, 8. Can you remove the thing? All right. Behold, I will bring them from the north country and gather them from the coasts of the earth, and will bring them the blind and the lame, the woman with child, and her that travelleth with child together. A great company shall return thither. They shall come with weeping, and with supplications will I lead them. I will cause them to walk by the rivers of water in a straight way, wherein they shall not stumble. For I am a father to Israel, and Ephraim is my firstborn. 10. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar, and say, He that scattered Israel will gather him, and keep him as a shepherd doth his flock. Oh, wow, okay. For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he. Therefore he shall come and sing in the height of Zion, and shall flow together in the goodness of the Lord, for wheat and for wine and for oil and for the young of the flock and for the herd, and their soul shall be as a watered garden, and they shall not sorrow any more at all. Then shall the virgin rejoice in the dance, both young men and old together. For I will turn their mourning into joy, and I will comfort them, and make them rejoice from their sorrow. And I will satiate the souls of the priests with fatness, and my people shall be satisfied with my goodness, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, a voice was heard in Ramah, lamentation, and bitter weeping. Rachel, weeping for her children, refused to be comforted for her children because they were not. Thus saith the Lord, refrain thy voice from weeping, and thine eyes from tears. For thy work shall be rewarded, saith the Lord. And they shall come again from the land of the enemy. And there is hope in thine end, saith the Lord, that thy children shall come again to their own border. I have surely said, Ephraim, bemoaning himself thus, thou hast chastised me, and I was chastised. As a bullock unaccustomed to the yoke, turn thou me, and I shall be turned, for thou art the Lord my God. Surely after that I was turned, I repented, and after that I was instructed, I smote upon my thigh, I was ashamed, even confounded, because I did not bear the reproach of my youth. Is Ephraim my dear son? Is he a pleasant child? For since I spake unto him, I do earnestly remember him still. Therefore my bowels are troubled for him. I will surely have mercy upon him, saith the Lord. Set thee up waywards, make thee high heaps, set thine heart toward the highway, even the way which thou wentest. Turn again, O Virgin of Israel, turn again to these thy cities. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, as yet they have used this speech in the land of Judah and in the cities thereof. When I shall bring again their captivity, the Lord bless thee, O habitation of justice and mountain of holiness. And there shall dwell in Judah itself, and in the land and the cities thereof, husbandmen, and they shall go forth with flocks. For I have satiated the weary soul, and I have replenished every sorrowful soul. Upon this I awakened and beheld, and my sleep was sweet unto me. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will sow the house of Israel and the house of Judah with the seed of man and the seed of the beast, and this with the seed of beast. And it shall come to pass that, like as I have watched over them to pluck up and to break down and to throw down and to destroy and to afflict, so will I watch over them to build, to plant, saith the Lord. In those days they shall say no more, the fathers have eaten a sour grape, and the children's teeth are set on edge. But every one shall die for his own iniquity. Every man that eateth the sour grape, his teeth shall be on edge. Behold, the day shall come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. 34. And they shall teach no more, every man his neighbor and every brother. Okay, that's the, okay.
There you go.
And that's 34.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom.
So, continue, Israel. What does that have to do with?
Nothing. 34. It says, I will remember their sin no more.
Okay.
All right, cool. I mean, you want another one? All right, I'll give you another one. Let's read.
No.
All right, let's read to reinforce my point.
Is your point that God is just gonna wipe it all away?
He's gonna wipe it all away, and he's gonna forgive our sins. So, who is this man to prosecute me? If it's just if I'm already gonna be forgiven.
All
for
right.
it.
So I would like to ask a question then, especially about the remnant of Israel. It says the remnant of Israel, and they will be guided around like a flock by a shepherd.
Okay.
So it's
what happened to the rest?
What do you mean?
What happened to the rest? It's a remnant, small amount.
Yes.
What happened to the rest?
They got cut off, so they're no longer me.
That's what I'm coming after.
You coming off the cut off part? Well, we cut them off for a reason.
So I'm justified either way.
It is what it is. I'm justified either way, but they're cut off. They're no longer part of me. They have deserted me. They deserve the teachings and cut them
has
off.
God made this covenant already, or is it like a prophecy? Like I will make it.
I will help you, but judge.
Or is this prophecy active at the moment?
Romans 9:27. You have more scriptures, or you Well, I'm gonna answer that question first. Then you can go on to your scriptures.
Okay.
Romans 9:27.
I'm going to new page. Romans 9:27.
Yes. You just type that in the search bar, mate. Like
Nine.
instead of you.
Which search bar? This? The one I'm doing right now?
No. Go just click
9 what?
27.
27.
Excuse me.
Esaias, okay, Romans 9:27. Esaias also crieth concerning Israel. Though the number of the children of Israel is to be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved.
Even though they're like the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved.
Which means that not everyone
will be cut off. A remnant shall be saved. The remnant, if you remember, Judge, the promise was made in the verse that he made. You asked for context, but as we read it, we understood that a new covenant will be made. A new covenant. And last week, we also read that when you just came, said, this is a New Testament, this is new covenant I made to you. Mm-hmm. Do this in remembrance of me, which is the breaking of the bread.
All right. That's not the same covenant, though?
That's the covenant God was talking about here.
Oh, okay.
A new will be made. I will make my law, write my laws in their hearts, in their insides, not in the outside.
Okay.
So that's what that God's doing away with the old.
Okay.
Which is the promise they were given because they broke it.
Okay.
Right.
But I got a new one and you forgot.
Hold on. I didn't finish because they broke it. But what you read there also in the scripture he provided.
It said they break it.
Which they broke. So now that we're going to make a new one so they broke that one they could not hold to it. Therefore, because of that, now Judaism was built, which this guy is still practicing.
Okay.
Right to this day. And they're expecting another Messiah, even though already been provided to them. They still didn't accept that one. They killed that one, in fact.
He's making points, and my turn, man. He was supposed to explain something to you, not
I
make
just
points.
did.
You're making a point.
And according to this scripture right there, it's about the remnants which are Jesus, his apostles, the ones that the apostles gained. You know, because Jesus says you know them by their fruits.
And those are the remnants?
Huh?
Remnants?
And by the way, Judge.
Those are not the remnants.
By the way, Judge. The order Israel here no longer means the same Israel that he's talking about.
That's another question I had, because if you look at if it says remnants of Israel versus Israel, it says that he will take you from the people that were too strong for you, whatever, right? And you will now be shepherded by like a flock, right? You're no longer the mighty people, right? So is that the same as Israel, the remnants?
He's corrupt completely.
Can you rephrase the question?
The remnants does not equal Israel. Or the remnants equals Israel, correct?
Yeah.
But Israel does not equal the remnants, no?
Yes.
So Israel is the remnant.
Yes. God's chosen people.
What I mean, let me rephrase. They're not equal to each other, right? That's what I mean.
They are.
They are equal to each other.
Yes.
So the remnant of Israel is Israel.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Israel is the remnant. But what if? Okay, let me ask you a question. If we go back to the what's it called? The definition of remnant, right? without a trace. If something is
Or it's a what do you mean? Or
if something no, go back to the definition. Let's be very like literal about this.
it's or you guys are assuming it.
No, but I'm just saying. Okay,
Or trace remaining.
a small part, right? A small part, right?
Member.
One.
Or doesn't
Or.
mean automatically.
Okay, a small surviving group, right? Mm-hmm. If you
Or a small part of a member. Yeah. Or this whole bunch. Why are you picking and choosing?
No,
fit a narrative?
I'm not picking and choosing.
just saying, it sounds like it.
No, I'm not picking and choosing. I'm just saying, you can have a group, right? A band, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody, like, great players on that band, great bassist, great guitar player, great pianist, right? And they break up, right? Mm-hmm. But they keep the name, right? But
that's not breaking up.
2-3. That's not breaking up.
No.
How's that not?
How's that breaking up?
Because people can leave, but the label still owns the rights of that.
But we're not talking about. If you're talking about labels, then we're getting
No. I'm just saying. There's the people of Israel, the state of Israel, right?
Yep.
I'm just using a group of people. I'm just using a band, a group of people.
Okay.
Right. You have a pianist, you have a guitarist, you have a bassist, you have a person who plays the flute, right?
Yeah, they're all still a part of the band.
They're all okay.
Like
yes,
if the piano broke up,
they're all band.
If I was the piano, I'm still Felton, a part of that old band.
They're all band, right? They're
Yeah.
all band A, right?
Yeah.
Group, the pianist leaves, the flute player leaves, right?
The flute from the group A left. Yeah.
The pianist and the flute player they left.
Okay.
Right? But band A still the bassist and the guitarist, they still keep the name, right?
Okay.
Are they the same band as
No.
before?
No, they got kicked out or they left. No, once you leave, you seize all ownership.
Okay, so it's not the same band, right? Just like how that remnant of
But
Israel
they got cut
is
off.
not-
Like I said, they got cut off. Nada conmigo. Gone. They got cut off. That's what I'm saying. They got cut off. They're no longer Israel. They got cut off. That's what I'm telling you. What's funny?
It's interesting to see the okay. All right.
What is Israel? What is Israel?
You're asking me what is Israel?
Yes.
I got you. We'll Google search.
Because in that scenario, the band when it started is Israel. The band at the end is remnants. That is remnant. Like you can see bits and parts of that. Like
Remnants is not. You're making it seem like remnants is a title or a name. Like
no, remnants is a state of being. Like it's like you like what like you've fallen from grace. Remnant, like you were at this point and then you just boom, no more. Like
this is for him, Israel.
What is the meaning of the word Israel?
A man seeing God.
A man seeing God. In Jewish texts during the Second Temple period beyond. Okay.
You wanted the definition of Israel, so I'm right here.
Yeah, I'm asking him, but you the
Right here,
representation, the lawyer, and all that. What am I reading here? What am I supposed to? Which
What
one?
does this have to do
I
with?
just gave you one. He asked me what's the
Read it.
definition
What
of
is this?
Israel.
What is it?
Bro, all right.
It just says a man seeing God.
Yeah.
Have you seen God?
All right, you want this one? I'll give you that. Israel is a Hebrew name, I'm not going to pronounce it, meaning God's content or one who struggles with God.
Okay, so what does that have to do with?
That's what Israel means?
I don't know. He asked me what Israel
So
is.
the remnant of those that struggle with God, you said?
No, I didn't say that. I said Israel.
But that's what Israel is, isn't it?
No.
I mean, at this point, they're a remnant.
Okay, they are a remnant, yeah. But what is your point? What you're asking me if they're remnants or not? What's your point? What was you trying to understand?
I'm just trying because you say
because you asked me the question. What was you trying to gain? What were you trying to understand?
I was asking for context before.
Okay.
Right?
You asked the context as in...
And then I said that this covenant that God made that he will forgive will be only given to the remnants. Not to Israel, the Israel of old.
Remnants. Okay, of the Israel of new. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, of new, because it all has been cut off, which I'm bringing the trial.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's the new? You or me?
Who's the new?
You or me? Or both?
That's me.
So you're asking who's the remnant?
No, I think it's both.
That remains me.
I think it remains me too.
How? You prove that.
How does it not pertain me?
I'll show you.
About to have a second trial. Just say,
Right.
So who does that covenant mean?
Judge, go to Romans 1.
Judge?
Romans
said judge,
Romans 2. Romans 2, 28. I'll show you what Israel now on the new covenant beams. Because remember, Lord, Judge, my office came down and gave these people the law. They all can hold it, they broke it.
Yeah.
And now I said I'll make a new one. I'll do it with the old one. Before doing away with the old one, here I am prosecuting him for creating a new religion. Because remnants are saved, but doesn't mean the people are still here. The rest are still here. They're still here.
That means only a small majority are saved.
Well, yeah, well, only a small majority will see.
When you say Israel, don't you think of me?
Wait.
When you say Israel to anybody, you say me, the Jews.
Yeah, you kept.
Right.
What's your name in your
So it says only a small
you no longer
portion.
carry
the
my
remnants,
name.
right?
A small
So the
part,
remnant.
a
Your
small
name is
part.
holiness. Your name is
You
not
know-
Israel.
Huh?
Your name is holiness. Your name is not Israel.
Well, Israel is the one who struggled with God. That
Okay, yes, but you said that
Right.
you're using my name, but I'm not using your name. Your name is holiness. My name is Israel.
Your name is Israel. Where we get your name
Holiness
from?
and
Where you get your
Israel
name
is
from?
two
Who
different
gave you your
things.
name?
God, because God promised.
My office gave your name.
Who's your office?
Holiness.
Holiness did not give me my name. God gave me my name.
God is holiness office.
God is holiness. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, that's after I'm represented here.
But
that you broke.
You're representing God.
Yes, holiness.
No.
Right here.
You're representing the laws and statutes of God. That's what you just said.
Now, which is God. God is the word. What is God?
The word is God. Yes.
Yes.
But you're not representing God.
Right here.
You
Holiness.
represent His word. You
Special
just.
prosecutor.
I just asked you who you represent. You said the statutes.
Holiness,
and
the
laws.
religion given by God.
Okay, so the religion institute of God that God gave us.
Yes, that's what I'm representing.
Okay.
Fair enough. Yes. What are you representing?
Next
What are you representing?
I'm representing Israel, my own
That
people.
is that holy?
Huh?
Is that all holy?
Clearly, by definition, no.
No. Okay, that's what I'm prosecuting for. Because I command you to be.
By
and you
name.
broke it.
But no. I'm saying by name, I'm not holy. I'm not
By
Israel.
deed, you're not holy.
And name.
Right. In name.
Yeah.
In name.
And name. Yeah.
Okay, but the name not supposed to be holy.
You just
is it? You're actually supposed to be holy, but you broke.
Yes, and God's going to
Okay,
forgive.
now I
and
am
God's going to
prosecuting for
forgive.
doing that because now instead of you didn't break it, you make a new religion, which you drove many to deviate from the course. Only remnants are left.
And the ones that deviate dies.
No, they're still there.
No, they died. They got put to death.
No, they weren't killing actually.
It will exactly.
They
For
didn't
example,
die. They're still there.
For example,
Judaism.
For example, Judaism, right? They died, as in, like, for example,
Judaism is dead.
Can you let me finish my point, right? You said, for example, Noah in the ark, right? I mean, Noah, when he went to Mount Sinai and he was getting the temple, and then the people, Jews, you're saying me, right?
Yeah.
They went and built the statues, right? So the ones that built the statue, what happened to them? They died. They got cut off.
And where did Micah came from? Micah, where did he come from?
He died and got put off.
Micah?
No, so far, let me finish my point.
Okay.
They died and got put off, right?
Okay.
And they got cut from the bloodline, right?
And the ones that left also did the same thing.
No, they didn't leave. They died.
The ones that didn't die did the worst.
No, first off, I think I'll go back to that verse.
Who are you talking to, right?
I'm talking about the situation Noah in the ark.
Okay.
No,
good.
not at the ark. The Ten Commandments.
Have I established my wrong man with you yet?
Huh?
Have I established my wrong man with you, with Israel?
Yes.
Who you talking about? Israel or the people living on the earth?
What do you mean, people? I'm talking about Israel.
Israel was not established back then.
The nation of Israel.
No, it wasn't established. I did not. I named Jacob Israel. I mean Abraham. No, Jacob. Yeah, it's Jacob.
It said
It's
that.
Jacob
It
that
said
changed
Jacob.
I named Jacob Israel, not Noah or whatever else.
Okay, Jacob. He told Jacob that
now his name is Israel.
Israel, and that just like your father, there'll be a great nation that comes from you.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking you now.
That nation sinned
Yes,
and
okay.
broke every law.
And the ones that sinned and broke every law got put to death.
Micah.
Case in point.
Micah and the Levites and the Pharisees and the Sadducees.
Case in point. The Ten Commandments. Or you're telling me they weren't the nations then?
Remnant saved doesn't mean they all got killed. It just means they want to be saved in the end times.
Oh, so you're talking about prophecy?
Yes, them going to be saved. That means
Something
ones
that
to be
never
saved
happened.
End times.
Something that never happened yet. Prophecy.
That haven't happened yet because you guys still sinning. Nobody has turned around
So
yet.
okay, yeah. So prophecy. You guys are talking about
That's
prophecy.
what you brought
You're
that scripture
No, but you're trialing me on prophecies. You said the remnant.
on prophecies. Well,
Yeah.
I'm the one that makes prophecies.
Yes, but so far we don't even know if it's
And
true.
back in history, so
We
far
don't even know if it's true.
but we know what you done.
Okay.
You deviate from the way.
Yeah.
And before that, set a course on you, but prophecy to happen, put to you.
But it didn't even happen
because of your
So
sin.
until it happens, you can't prove your holiness.
What? Look at this. What logic is this?
If you prophesied that I'm going to die because of my unholiness, right, in the future, and it didn't happen yet, then you could very well not be holy.
Do you believe in the book?
Huh?
Do you believe in the Bible?
My belief is not on trial here.
It's a question.
Huh?
That's what's in trial. You're breaking of the belief.
Irrelevance.
No, this is the perversion of holiness.
Correct.
by
Not
the
if
state
I
of
believe in the
Israel.
holiness.
What is holiness? Is
not
that
if I
book
believe
holy?
in the book. Huh?
That book holy?
For a book that's holy, it sure as hell promotes people that are not holy.
Which is?
Jacob, who sinned against God when God gave him orders, he didn't do it. Huh?
Which is?
Which is, I just said, for a book that you claim to be holy.
What people are those? What people are those? What do you call those people?
Holy. Wow. You said, okay,
Jacob did what Jacob
you
did.
said the apostles, correct?
What?
You said the apostles,
No,
right?
you said,
No, you
but
said,
for a book, no. What did you say?
I said for a book that you claim to be holy.
Yeah.
It really glorifies and shouts out a lot of people that aren't holy.
Which are?
You said, and I'll give you an example. You said the people that are holy is Jesus, the apostles, Peter, right?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So one of the holy people is Judas.
Judas?
Yeah.
He was unholy?
You said apostles. Judas was not an apostle?
Okay.
Okay. So for a book that you claim to be holy, it sure does look a little skeptical.
When did Judas called holy?
You said, because your definition, you said holy, the holy people, and you specifically said Jesus, his apostles,
Yes.
and Paul. Based on what you said, you're assuming that Judas is holy.
Israel was also holy too at some point?
Apparently not.
I said it was either holy
At
at
what
some
point were they holy?
At what point? When
Yeah.
God had them in the desert?
They were not holy.
They were holy.
How were they holy if they
And
built
God
a calf?
sanctified them, had them wash
How
their
if they built a
clothes.
calf?
I said at some point where they're holy.
And I'm asking you what point?
And I told you, when God sanctified them in the desert and washed their clothes and killed the birds and
For like 5 days.
That was a point, wasn't it? Judah was also holy. A year or two?
You basically are taking a pig and putting him in water and said, you're holy at this point. And the pig goes back and you're like, oh, he's not holy no more.
But exactly what happened to Israel. That's how we hear.
Yeah, but that's just, that's just like, you got to understand nature at some point.
That's how we hear. Exactly.
Yeah, but you got to understand.
That's what corruption means.
But you got to
From
understand.
good to no good.
Yes, I understand what that means, but you got to understand nature at some point.
Who understands nature?
Nature of Israel, humans, they're not going to be holy forever.
Not forever?
No one. No.
When you sign a contract, say you will do it and you break it.
Yes.
Then you guilty.
Even your own holy people break it too.
Who's your holy own people?
Judas.
Yeah. That Israel was my one called.
Yeah.
Okay. He was also holy. Judas was also called. Also holy.
Yes.
They both broke it.
What
happened to that?
They died.
They're supposed to die.
No, they're not supposed to. They died.
Who died?
Judas.
The Pharisees died?
Some of them did, probably, yeah.
Judaism is dead. It's a dead religion?
Judaism?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a dead religion. It is a dead religion. You're going to tell me it's not a dead religion? Is Judaism not a dead religion?
Look up. I'm in the Jews. I'm in Judaism.
It's a dead religion.
Guys, let's get back to the trial.
What do you mean when you say dead religion? What do you mean by dead religion? Because when I mean dead religion, as in it's no longer bueno.
No, that's not what dead is. Christianity is
If it's
dead
dead,
religion.
that means it's no good. It's
Christianity
dead,
dead
no
religion?
good. Huh?
Christianity dead religion?
Yes.
Is Muslim dead religion?
Yes.
According to who?
According to you.
No, I didn't say that. You said that.
Holiness.
How is it dead religion?
According to holiness?
Yeah. Is mythology dead religion?
Yes, because it's no good.
That's your definition of dead religion. Now good.
No, I'm saying if you go by dead means no good.
That's to you. What that means?
What does dead mean to you?
Prove that. That means no longer practiced.
As in it's no good.
No, nobody said no good. I said no longer practice. Good or bad, no longer practiced. That's what that is. Gone, done.
Nah, even if you look up the definition, it literally that's one of the gray area ones. It can be
How's it gray area? No longer alive. A place or
no pulse.
Yo, what the hell you slurping in my ear?
You want to say what it's up?
I was like, yo, what the heck?
Yo,
Dad, look
what's it sound like?
What?
Hey,
Characterized by lack of activity.
Lack of activity. There you go.
Or excitement.
Lack of activity or excitement.
Absolutely, completely. That doesn't make sense, but yeah, it's up on it's up on the screen. You can just look at the screen.
Let's get back.
So no longer practice. Judaism no longer practice. The Judaism no longer practice. The Judaism no longer practice.
No, it's dead. It's still no. I apologize. I apologize. Let me rephrase. It is practice, but the religion is dead.
Israel.
It is practice, but the religion is dead.
Let's get back to.
It's dead, but it's not dead. That's the you could do the definition within a dead word.
Let us get back to the trial. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Israel was continuing. Okay, you had a point. Continue it, please. Your point was that this will all be forgiven.
Yeah.
Will, is that a prophecy?
You had a verse that you had up that we didn't.
Where
get
did I
to
put my phone? I mean my iPad. You said that this one was no good because it was talking about the remnant one. All right.
Yeah, because that covenant was made to the remnant of Israel, not to Israel itself.
Yes, because the first one that corrupted is one is in trial right now that it been given to the wolves.
Okay, cool. So we'll do this one then. Psalms 103, verse 12. So not a lot of reading.
Geneva.
Do you want NIV?
No, it's good. It's interesting.
New International Version.
Psalms 103. Okay, I want to see that.
I mean, for 12, we can read the whole.
The whole thing. Yeah, that was me.
It's not that crazy. Okay, so Psalms. What is this? Psalms 103. 1. My soul, praise thou the Lord, and all that is within me, praise his holy name. My soul, praise thou the Lord, and forget not all his benefits, which forgiveth all thine iniquity, and healeth in all thine infirmities, which remedieth my life from the grave, and crowneth thee with mercy and compassions, which satisfieth thy mouth with good things, and thy youth is renewed like the eagles. The Lord executeth righteousness and judgment to all that are oppressed. He made his way known to Moses, and his works unto the children of Israel. The Lord is full of compassion and mercy, slow to anger, and of great kindness. He will not always chide, neither keep his anger forever. He hath not dealt with us after our sin, nor rewarded us according to our iniquities. For as high as the heaven is above the earth, so great is the mercy toward them that fear him. As far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our sins from us.
And is he not talking about Israel?
Where?
He's not talking to Israel.
Talk to the judge. Wow.
No, I'm asking you. You're the one that said where. You're the one.
Where? Show me. Where it says Israel is.
You. So you want the. Okay.
Can you show where
he
it
made
pertains
his
to?
way known to Moses and his works unto the children of Israel.
Yes. Yeah. He made his way known to the children to Israel. Yeah.
The Lord is full of compassion
and mercy,
slow to anger,
and he won't be angry forever.
Okay. Remember, there's dot everywhere. Okay, you just saying just things that God have done, how God operates. That's all he's saying.
I am keep reading. He will not always chide, neither keep his angry forever. He has not dealt with us. Who's us here? Children of Israel, man.
No, us is us on humans. There's a dots everywhere, man. It's not a continuation of a phrase.
Why would he be talking about humans?
Because this is a poetry. This is poetry. This is not.
Who our sins nor renewed us according to our iniquities.
He for dot us him quantity forever. This is a poetry. What is Israel here mentioned?
Our Father has compassion on his children. Who is God's children? Not Israel.
Children of the Israel was referred to as
their children. Exactly.
East from the west that remove our sins. As a father has of his children. Okay, compassion to me. Okay. Well, as a father, that's just God's action.
Oh wait, no, but that's a simile. As a father hath compassion. He's just saying like a dad. Like I love.
Correct. That's just you just naming God is words here. Not nothing.
Okay, that doesn't say the children of Israel. That's just like a simile.
Yes.
Keep reading. As a father has
compassion on his children, so hath the Lord compassion on them that fear him.
Them that fear him, which is not Israel, by the way.
And you don't think we fear God?
No.
For you struggle with God, you don't fear him.
You
No.
That's in your name.
It's in the name. It's in the name. The Bible's very specific.
Stiff-necked people.
All right. So you don't. All right. So this one.
All right, moving on.
This one was a no-go, huh? This is a no-go?
I mean, look, I get what you're trying to say, but it's a simile. Like it's not directly.
It's just naming things that God does. List of things God. He cooks, he cleans, he does this, he washes, he does this. He does Israel is also okay. He forgives the sin, he kills the wicked. Just things that God have done. Nothing to do with saving Israel.
Yeah, it doesn't refer specifically to Israel. It's just a simile. Like we love you, God loves you. Like
I can show you direct scripture that refer to Israel. Directly, the same is in there too.
Yo, listen here. It's my point, not yours.
Israel in the name, accusation directly, point, period, blank, shot.
All right.
Okay.
Isaiah 38.
All right, here we go.
I'm not gonna read this whole thing.
You have to judge. What is his point first?
You can read from time.
Before I read, you ask my point, Judge. What's his point?
Nah, I didn't ask what's your point. I let you give your point and then give your evidence.
You said what's my accusation first. Then I read the accusation.
And I already
what is
told you
his
my point
defense?
At this point, I'm allowing Israel
free shot.
I already told you my point.
We heard your point.
Okay, so then keep reading.
But I'm allowing. Okay, but I will read.
Yo.
But I'm just allowing Israel to have some sort of comeback to the accusations, some sort of respite, and because
give us something
from the constant barrage of evidence against him. You know,
and that is 60 generations of
60, maybe 60 plus. Who
yes.
knows? Anyway, this is Isaiah 38:10. I said in the cutting off of my days, I shall go into the gates of the grave. I am deprived of the residue of my years. I said, I shall not see the Lord, even the Lord of the land of the living. I shall see no man no more among the inhabitants of the world. My habitation is departed and is removed from me, like a shepherd's tent. I have cut off like a weaver my life. He will cut me off from the height, from day to night. Thou will make an end of me. I reckoned to the morning, but he break all my bones like a lion. From day to night wilt thou make an end of me. Like a crane or a swallow, so did I chatter. I did mourn as a dove. Mine eyes were lifted up on high. O Lord, it hath oppressed me. Comfort me. Excuse me. 15. What shall I say? For he hath said it to me, and he hath done it. I shall walk weakly all my years in the bitterness of my soul. O Lord, to them that overlive them, and to all that are in them, the life of my spirit shall be known, that thou carest me to sleep, and hath given life to me. Behold, for felicity I had bitter grief, but it was thy pleasure to deliver my soul from the pit of corruption. For thou hast cast all my sin behind thy back. That was a good one. That was a decent one. That was a decent one.
What is that?
That's a decent one. I mean, who's this specifically talking to?
Yeah, who?
When Isaiah, this is who talking to Isaiah. I said shall. Who said I said? Who's saying this?
No. Just the chapter after. Just tell you what that is.
Chapter?
Just the one after. But what you start reading? What you started reading?
Verse?
From 10. I started reading from 10.
Don't just go to 9. Tell you what that is.
The writing of Hezekiah, king of Judah, when he had been sick and was okay. So okay.
That doesn't mean
Okay.
So it's a letter. It's a letter. So look at him.
It's a dude on his deathbed about to die. Who just was
now
like
we honor
this.
the wishes of death.
He was this far away from dying.
No, now you're assuming. Now you're assuming.
It says he's on his bro. He said he just recovered from sickness. If you got sick, if you got sick back in the day, You what was death? If you got sick back in the day,
Nah.
you got sick, bruh. If you had a flu back in the day, bruh.
Assumptions.
How is that assumption?
These are heavy assumptions.
Okay, right? Okay.
God didn't give them laws, so
No. Okay, so after he's recovering from sickness, what else has the Bible labeled as sickness?
Bro, sickness can mean sin.
Your point.
My point is, why you gotta say inch towards that? Like, why does he have to be?
What's your point here? What's your point here?
Okay, you know what?
That he's read 17.
No. I'll just read that. No.
Thou shalt cast all my sins behind thy back.
Wait, I will read. Let me go back. Scroll down.
What's your point?
That he's the last part of 17.
Yeah, but sick man said what?
Sick man. He was recovering.
What did he say? What did he say in his letter?
Bruh,
what did he say in his letter? For 17, you said, "Behold, Felicity.
I have
bitter grief."
No, that's what I'm reading right. It's behold for Felicity. Do you want me to Google search what Felicity is?
Can you scroll up just a little bit more?
Bitter grief. I'm dead.
Yo, you guys are adding, man. Where does it say a guy in his sick bed, man? Man, this ain't
Skip
good,
10, skip 9. There you
Bro, look, man.
What does it say? King Judas.
You know what?
He had been sick.
Read from above. Read from 1. Read from 1. Let's read from 1.
Read from 1. Yes,
I will read from 1.
Read from 1. All right, let's see this.
All right.
About this time.
Okay, about that time was Hezekiah sick unto the death.
Okay. Hey, keep reading.
Holding this prosecutor, I need you to hold it together just a little bit. I'm trying to read this. You gotta give me some. You gotta be able to hold it together just a little bit. Are you crying?
A sick man's letter saying he's.
Keep reading, yo.
It's a look. Yo, Juby, I need you to hold it, Professor. I need you to hold it together just a little bit.
Oh wow!
Yo, it just contempt at this point, yo. Like, yo,
goodness,
sanction the guy, man. What you doing, yo? You a shitty ass judge, man. But you're gonna say something to me. Watch, say something to me. Say something to me. Say something to me. Yo, I need a lawyer because of this bull crap, yo.
Nah, cause you.
Nah, man.
You didn't read number 1, did you?
Sick. You got. Yo, can you let me? I didn't even read the first verse yet. And the prophet Isaiah, son of Amoz, came unto him and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, put thine house in an order, for thou shalt die.
Oh my God.
And not live.
Yo, I need order. Yo.
Wait, what did he do? What did he do? That's what I'm trying to find out. What? Did we go back to the?
No.
Oh wow! Yo, did you even read this thing? Or you just looked up Google?
Yo, can you read it? I need order. I need order.
Oh my! What did you do?
I need order.
Okay, what did you do?
This is not my point. I don't care.
Why God said He gonna send them to death?
I will.
Yo,
continue.
this is the most.
I got okay. 2. Then Hezekiah turned his face to the wall and prayed to the Lord.
To the wall.
And said, I beseech thee, Lord.
Time out in the bed. I put him in the timeout. Let's go.
Juby, you gotta let me finish.
Okay.
Nah, sanction it, man. Yo,
you gotta,
shit, man.
If you need to take a moment out to step out,
Let me.
I gotta read this, man. And he said, I beseech thee, Lord, remember now how I have walked before thee in truth and with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in thy sight. And Hezekiah wept sore. Then came the word of the Lord to Isaiah, saying, Go and say to Hezekiah, Thus saith the Lord God of David thy father, I have heard thy prayer. Wow. I have heard thy prayer and seen thy tears. Behold, and I will add unto thy days 15 years. I will deliver thee out of the hand of the king of Assyria, and this city, for I will defend this city. Scroll up. 7. And this sign shalt thou have of the Lord, and the Lord will do this thing that he has spoken. Behold, I will bring again the shadow of the degrees, whereby it is gone down in the dial of Ahaz by the sun, 10 degrees backwards. So the sun returned by 10 degrees, by the which degrees it has gone down. The writing of Hezekiah, king of Judah, when he was sick and was recovered of his sickness. It said, I said in the cutting off of my days, and then okay. All right, so it basically said that he was in the...
Just say it, man. It's all right.
He was on his deathbed.
So
the Lord literally said, I will give you 15 more years. Like,
okay, so...
he was about to die, and the Lord was like, nah, keep it, you little 15.
I want to see what he did. What did he do? He only kept the sin of the guy's name.
That has nothing to do with my point.
Okay. All right. What's your point here then?
What I said, verse 12.
What?
Verse 12. Mine,
No,
17. Behold, for felicity, I had bitter grief, but it was thy pleasure to deliver my soul from the pit of corruption, for thou hast cast all my sins behind thy back.
Who's talking about here?
It's still Hezekiah. That's
It's
not
still
the
Hezekiah, yeah.
That's not the Lord
who was
speaking.
the king of Judah at the time. But yeah, so I'm just gonna.
How about to be put to death? How about put to death?
No, he's not gonna be put to death.
No, he was on death's door, and the Lord
God
increased
said
his
it?
life by
Yeah.
15 years.
Because he went in timeout.
But why you gotta say put to death?
Yeah, the Bible said that. Did I mean sick to death?
That's not put to death. Sick
No.
to death and put to death is two different things.
Why he was sick to death?
Let's read
No,
number one again.
Because you want to know why he's sick to death, but he was not.
Now, I know
put to
why
death.
he put to death. I know why he's.
No,
I know
he's
what
not.
to do.
You are saying
I
put to
know
death.
what
The
to
Bible
do.
said he was sick to death.
Why God made him sick?
Israel, please
not.
speak into the mic. Why you're not speaking no more?
No, I'm looking. All right, so I'm going back to point one. This is why I need a lawyer. I was not represented one, and I would like to be acquitted in.
Okay.
I want the
All right, is that the end of your respite? All right, thank you, Israel. We are.
What?
We are now at 2 hours and 11 minutes. This has flown by. We have only gotten to one extra accusation from Juvie, the professor.
No, that was I couldn't. That's the 60th generation.
And that is God's game over. The changing of the word and the use of the Levite priest to do so. This court finds Israel guilty. And I think that there's nothing I can say to I don't even want to say save Israel.
No, we don't
But,
want
like-
you. We don't want you to save me. You stay with your side. Yeah, we knew
No,
where you went.
I'm just
Nah, I knew you was from the beginning. Nah, it's alright. We don't want your pity. Just do your sentences or whatever you need to do. Guilty, alright.
Well, 7 charges. 7 charges. 6 of them have landed.
That's right. 6.
Yes, the 4th one did not, which was Caleb.
Yeah, that's just Caleb.
And his incestual things, and he was like, yeah, Caleb, the CV rule, I call that. You were found not guilty of that. So Caleb did not pervert the holiness in that manner.
Yeah.
But everything else, it's pretty damning. Not gonna lie. So I have to find you guilty, Israel. Holiness Special Prosecutor, I'll let you have some words, and then I will let Israel.
No, I don't want words.
Now we want death.
Yes.
We want action.
Oh boy.
Then I'll give it to the Holiness Special Prosecutor because we're going on 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I want to make sure this is a consumable amount of content and not overly over the top.
Correct.
So nice.
So closing remarks.
Okay. as this is a journey where we're gonna find the truth and find the lies. And I thank Felton here, my girlfriend presenting Israel.
Nah, it was a sham from the start. No.
And I thank our judge here, Jason, for thank you for participation in being the honorable judge. And of course, I present the Holiness prosecutor here.
Come on. Nope.
So, to resume, this is the last episode. This could have gone to another 60 episodes just on this alone. And we could be 6 episodes on court on Israel on trial, from Judges all the way to Revelations. Things they've done, they're still doing, and will keep doing forever, right? Okay, we spoke about the first ripple, mythology. We got into it very, very detailed, very deeply. We spoke about the second ripple, holiness, which is very, short, direct, and easy religion to understand. Then the corruption of that holiness, which we're in now, which I had this idea to bring Israel in trial and show how they corrupted the holiness given to them by God. Now they're turned into a new religion, which is the third ripple, which is Judaism. And after Judaism came another religion, which is also another corruption of the second attempt of the holiness to re-enter to the forefront of mankind, is consciousness. Jesus came to revitalize that and redirect men, lost sheep of house Israel, trying to get them back again. And of course, they hanged the guy. And out of that, his apostles left and preached to the world. And after they did that, a second corruption came to be again, which is now the next report we're going to be talking about the next week episode. And after that, there's 2 more to cover. And then that will conclude the understanding of the world we live in today, and where everything that's major religions and governments, to be honest, also came from. And from that point on, we can get into the Bible, and you have deeper and more base understanding, and things will make sense much quicker than have to, guess or think of. So after we finish with this, all these religions, where they came from, how they came to be, where they are now, who are they now, according to the Bible, of course. We're going to jump into the book of Daniel and explore our own times, we're living our life, and see what we're doing, where we at, and how we're supposed to do. Excuse me. And from that point on, it's just whatever comes to mind when it comes to the Bible and other religions, debates. I'm open for debates. I'm open for collaborations. We're going to keep, posting videos on this channel and grow and share, like if you've seen it. And that's the end of this trial case. This was very fun to make.
This witch hunt.
This was very fun to make. Did you enjoy this, honorable judge?
It was pretty good.
Did you enjoy this one?
No.
Okay.
Go.
And I hope one day we can just, maybe edit them all together and condense them, and maybe make it fun, whatever.
I think it would be a lot more fun if Felton.
I had a lawyer.
I think it'd be a lot more fun if Felton actually had something he wanted to defend.
There's nothing to defend.
He was kind of just delegated to Israel, so he's trying his best. But
yeah,
there's nothing.
It'd be because
we bastards. There's nothing to defend. The trial's over, so I don't care at this point.
You're kind of. I mean, you got that hard-headed energy about you. You'll argue about something that you really that you
believe in.
Yeah,
I don't believe in Israel.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of shows but it's like, what are you supposed to do with the evidence? Biblically, of course. It'd be great to see a court session when you guys have opposing views and you actually believe and you have faith in your views.
Well, he seems to believe that Saul was the first king of Israel, and
you showed me no, it's not.
I will debunk that if
you already did. No. Oh, not on camera.
I'll show you not on camera?
I don't think it was on camera.
Okay, but you already
Yeah, you said you said that Saul was not, and I said really, because everyone said Saul was the first, and you showed me the verse.
Yeah, Saul was not the first king. As they teaching again.
Another Christian thing, yeah.
All right. Okay. Anyone has any close statements before we wrap this up?
Nope.
No. All right.
Got a couple words.
Couple words. No, say them.
It was a witch hunt. I didn't have a lawyer. I'm gonna bring this to the Supreme Court. That's my word.
You're gonna appeal.
I'm gonna appeal and bring this to the Supreme Court. That's what I'm gonna do. That's all I can do at
Bring
this point.
stronger scripture this time, not a dead man's letter to try to justify Israel.
Plead the fifth.
Did you even read the whole thing?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Google it. Forgiveness.
I didn't Google
This
nothing.
one, I got it.
I didn't Google nothing. I might have binged it. Who knows?
Oh my goodness. Okay. You feel free to close this at any point you want. Are we offline?
No.
Not yet. Okay. We done.